Caught in the glow of twilight fade, silent whispers weave a serenade. Stars align in cosmic grace. Night wraps us in its embrace. Chasing shadows through the night, find our way by soft starlight. Quiet dreams are born anew. In darkness dipped we find our hue. Eyes closed, we're floating high. Stars above, they paint the sky. Echoes sing a lullaby. In night's embrace, we softly lie. Whispers echo through the night, guided by the faintest light. In the stillness we confide, with the cosmos as our guide.
Hello there.
Minutes melt in evening's glow. Eternal dance of stars bestow. Silent symphony takes flight in the stillness of the night. Eyes closed, we're floating high. Stars above, they paint the sky. Echoes sing a lullaby. In night's embrace, we softly lie.
Hey, Ruckfell, you're muted, brother. This time you're actually muted on your end. No, I don't know what happened. I think everyone can hear me, but even your little dots aren't lighting up on your end. But I don't know. Oh no, your mic itself is muted. It's red. There you go.
Y'all have no idea anything I was saying there, did y'all? Y'all just watched me talk to like a dipshit.
I was downstairs waiting for you to like give an intro or whatever.
How many of y'all knew out there and didn't tell me, huh? How many of y'all knew? I'm looking at you, Angel. GG's, everybody. Happy Saturday night. Welcome to Saturday Evening Sycast. I'm your host, Syfaxx, if you can't tell. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I've been saying a whole bunch of shit. Y'all don't even hear me?
We're dual streaming. Like I have a stream going, but it's running through Rockstream. I don't know. We wanted to try it out, give it a shot, because we both want to talk about kind of the same thing anyways, and we're going to be talking about it, whether it's on his channel or my channel. So we both have ours going at the same time. So, I mean, if you guys want to open up 2 tabs and just mute one and watch the other, or vice versa, give us both some time. We're just testing it out and to give it a shot, anyways. It's the main thing to be talking about this week. Superman is obviously the big thing this week. It's has a lot. It has a lot of people talking. It has a lot of people divided. It has a lot of things going on. And I obviously haven't streamed for probably about a week or so, and I need to be making a video on Superman itself. But we might as well go ahead and talk about it because it's the main thing. So
if only
like
I had
said,
my microphone on, I had a fucking awesome intro.
I'll save you. I'll save you, man. It's all good. It's all good. We got it. We got it. We got it.
Here, brother. Thank God you're back and you're here, because what would I do with that? I would have gone on for 3 hours. Everyone been like, is he not saying shit? They would just sit here and watch, be like, oh man, I would have gone the whole fucking time.
The next time you do it, I'm gonna just let you go for like 30 minutes and be like, yeah, you had a great stream, man.
You're fucking great, Rockefeller. I mean, everything you said, I agree with it 100%.
Spot on. You're just chef's kiss, man.
So the first thing I said was, we are dual streaming. Shout out to everybody on Twitch. Shout out to everybody on YouTube, whether it's my channel or Syfaxx's, because we're trying some crazy shit where we're dual streaming. So right now I see Andrew Werda said, what up? I see Sergeant Garantina say, what up? But that's all I can see, because if you're, let's say, Angel, who said, oh shit, snap, he's back, that must be on Syfaxx channel. Thank you all for hanging out, no matter where you are, whether you're in Twitchville. If you show up, when I highlighted yours, Angel, I was like, you have a little thing next to your head. Let me know that you're not only on YouTube, you're on Syfaxx's YouTube channel, so I can see where you guys are from and all that shit.
It's kind of weird. Like I'm noticing it too from when I was reading the chats and stuff. I was like, what is going on? Like, we're just testing it out. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, but I mean,
Blade, I'm an idiot. I'm not muted. I'm dumb.
Yeah.
No, but thanks a lot for everybody hanging out, sticking around with us. I fucked the intro up. I thought I was doing a good job trying to hang out, wait for Syfaxx. We were bringing them in. Now they're all leaving. Like, man, he's just that stupid. Yeah, it happens sometimes. Forgive me.
Well, let me get a shout out to the people that are in my chat real quick. Just a quick one. We got Andrew Wardna say, what up? Tap that like button. Yes, absolutely. Go ahead and hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, think about subscribing, man, because I'll be doing a lot more content. I believe this week. I mean, I've been sleeping a lot at weird hours when I normally should be making content because it's too fucking hot and my schedule's a little messed up. But I'm trying to get back into it, and it's almost too hot to record, because even if I do, my computer overheats. It's just a whole fucking thing, and so I don't know. It's been a pain in the ass, and I do want to do more stuff, but at what cost? Do I destroy my computer for a couple videos, or do I just kind of let it ride and be like, look, I can't produce content? I mean, maybe I should just do it through my phone. I don't know.
Hey, that's why I told you start using the mobile. Ain't nothing wrong with doing that,
Yeah. We got Angel. Oh snap, he's back. That's what's up. Oh snap, Syfaxx is back. There you go.
Angel, you've been doing it really big on Twitter lately, man. We've been doing some fun with Twitter, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Stick around, and Angel's gonna be a big contributor to that. So
we got Sin in the chat. What's going on, Sin? What's up? SJ, Hell Syfaxx and Calypso. Hey,
Snarky J, what
Hell
up?
to you, sir. Hell to you. Here, who else we got? Oh, Emily Kruger, of course, the ever vigilant, who's here on all the streams, always out there. Hopefully you're continuing on with all your art. I haven't seen a new video for a while. Hopefully you got a new one coming out.
She did Crypto the dog. She did Crypto the dog.
Did you? Oh, I must have. Look, I'm subscribed to so many people. So many people's things get buried real quick. Like if I'm not just sitting there with it open all day, every day, I'm missing people's stuff, and I'm sorry for it. I try to watch as much. Like I'll jump around to people's streams, and I can only have so many open on my phone if I'm out and about. It's kind of up in the air. It's here. We got Joseph Lanham. What's up? What's up, Joseph?
What up?
Nino Luck. Hail chat. Hail to you, Nino. Thank you for stopping by. Hey, we got Sean, the artist formerly known as John Cuckask LLM. Two future lovers on separate streams. You don't bring me flowers. Fuck your flowers there, John, man. You can take those flowers and just fucking shove them right up there.
We're thinking about making a new episode called Touching Tips, because we are future lovers, John. Where we indulge, we're going to dive into topics,
East Coast,
but not too
meets
far.
West Coast. East Coast meets West Coast, and it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be called
touching
so
tips.
fucking romantic.
But here's the thing about it, Cucksack. We're gonna go into topics, but not too deep. We're not gonna delve into it too deep. We're gonna scratch the surface, and once we're about to get in it, we're gonna back off. We're just gonna touch the tip of it.
We're gonna dock
on the
right
next
into topics. Just dock right into the topic.
Sometimes we'll sit in there for a little bit long and dock, and we'll get into it. But most of the time, we're just gonna touch the tip, scratch surface on the next topic. Touching tips. That's in the future. 100%. We're not right now. This is Sidecast.
Yeah. Well, right on. Well, shit. I see my friend has two actually different things going on in the background. I don't know which one he's actually on right now.
I think the closest one to us. I see his head.
I can hear him laughing, but I'm like,
the one farthest away, he's got the brightest lights. You probably want that one. The one, but I think he's picking his nose on both of them. So
we're getting double the nose picks. Well, he has his computer open and his phone. His computer's really slow right now, but he's been wanting to look into kind of check out the streaming stuff, and he's trying to get some accounts going, and like he does a lot of woodworking. He's also the lead guitarist of my old band or whatever, and he does a lot of his own music, and so it's like he's the perfect person to be on social media. He's just getting started on it in a sense. Like he doesn't even really have anything set up at this point, but I wanted to bring him on. I'm not sure if he's ready. Are you ready there, Joel? Yeah,
ready.
Okay. Let's go ahead and bring you on this one. Oh man, you're way too close on that. What's up, brother?
Hey, this is the phone. This is the phone one.
You want to do the other one?
The other one's better.
You got some light on the other one. The other one's dark as shit. You got a little bit of light on that, like a little bit, like
they're both at the same spot. I have no idea why it's so dark.
Because on your screen display, unless you have a light pointing at your face or downwards, you're getting like the dark dimness because the brightness of it tries to like darken you up. So
now I got a fucking light with the darkness, dude. There's still the darkness all over it. Dude.
Well,
if you want to put on, if you're fine with that, you're good. Hey, you're good.
Hey, go ahead. You're on your computer one right now, but I don't think it's picking up.
Wasn't Jeff A coming here and he'd be dark as shit? We couldn't see nothing.
Hold on. Oh no, your mic isn't on with this one, so I got to remove that.
No. It says no mic because it's unmute mic. No.
It's not even picking up the mic. So yeah, I'm gonna remove that one. Well, I'll put you back onto your phone, and I think his computer I don't think it's updated enough to like take everything.
Forgive me, ladies and gentlemen. We're having technical difficulties. We're trying to bring a new guest on, which is Syfaxx's brother. Just bear with us. We got this.
There we go.
Sorry, guys.
You're back. You're back.
I apologize.
It's fine. Everybody knows when it comes to me and him.
What the fuck they're doing? Do you understand that?
They got it under control. They understand.
It's perfect.
That's fucking great.
Perfect. Yeah. So this is my brother Joel right here. Yeah. There you go. He's just getting into some of this stuff.
Nice to meet you too.
This is the homie Rockefeller. I mean, you obviously heard me talking to him a bunch of times. We live on it like we're about one room away from each other. It's a very nice amount of space away from each other. At the same time, we can tell each other to go fuck off at all times. It's great. Like,
yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Did you see Superman, Joel? Did you go out and check Superman out by chance?
No, I didn't.
You did?
No. He's not as much a moviegoer as I am, but I did find a good version of Superman on one of these sites. I think actually after we're done on here, he said you might be down to watch it later tonight. He has other stuff going on, but if he has about 2 hours to kill, we might watch it after. We should have watched it earlier, but it's all good. He was doing other shit.
Yeah, so I'm definitely planning on taking a little bit of mushrooms and having a few more beers before I watch Superman.
Well, that's a good idea because
acceptable.
The way that the fucking kaiju looks and some of the Green Lantern special effects, and there's a lot of different colors in this. So if you're microdosing,
did you say kaiju and Green Lantern?
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah,
there's a fucking kaiju in this thing, and his fucking Green Lantern. He uses his powers like several different times where you see like the green, warpiness of it, and the colors. Every time it changes the scene, different colors: red to yellow to brown to fucking bright green to blue. I mean, just like whoa, color pink, just like color. So some chick wearing some crazy bright dress to black to bland to like whoa. It's just nonstop color changing. So if you do some microdose before you go, you can be like. Oh.
You'll just be sitting there like, what the?
You're not gonna give a fuck about the plot like we do, but you're probably just gonna have a good experience. That's for sure because the visuals in this movie.
Well, the last movie I watched with when I was on shrooms was Jurassic World
Okay.
Rebirth. Yeah.
and I saw it
okay.
in 4DX. Do you know what 4DX is?
Nah, I don't have the money for that.
Okay, so it's actually not that much more expensive than a regular ass movie, but apparently the seats move, and there's like a little water spray fucking nozzle that jizzes all over you like constantly throughout the whole entire movie.
It's like the fucking planetarium I used to go to when they do like the Santa Claus one. It missed you and act like fucking it was like snowing and shit like that.
Yeah,
okay, so it's interacting to make you 4D. I was like, what's 4D? They're giving you a little bit more of an element to try to bring you in with mist and.
Yeah, exactly. So the seats are moving, everything's going
Angel
on.
Gonzalez, Angel Gonzalez from the chat. I mean, he might be a distant relative. He looks a little darker than you, Joel. But Angel Gonzalez in the chat says, "I seen it in 3D and it sucked."
You know what? It doesn't matter. Honestly, my relatives, my heritage, my background, it gets that dark. My shit's dark as fuck.
Yeah, and in case anybody doesn't get it, like we're not blood brother. Like I've just known this guy for 28 years or some shit. Like it's been forever and a decade.
Y'all are brothers before me and you became brothers. You're brothers pre-brothers.
Brother. This is my actual this is the closest thing. I got two people in my life that are the closest thing I'll ever have to brothers. Like I'm an only child, so there you go. But yeah, not
how many people out there in the chat have seen this movie? Are here to not just hang. I mean, we're gonna hang out. So y'all here to hang out, or you here to talk about the movie? We're gonna do both. But I mean, how many people in the chat have actually seen it besides Angel? I know Angel's up there with us. He does all that shit when it comes out. He tries to stay up top. A lot of people ain't day one, weekend one, to it. But I tell you what, a lot of people show up and showed out for this fucking movie. I was surprised at a 3:30 turnout on a Thursday. I was fucking like, wow, the Tuesday early release. Like yesterday, I'm likely not going to see it, but the average, to me, I like Superman. I like comic movies. I like up until this point what James Gunn has been doing, and I was really excited for this shit, man. I wanted this to be everything that it fucking was not.
I've seen it twice. So the first night I went, I drank a little too much and I kind of fell asleep, but it didn't help that I wasn't into the movie at the beginning, because the first about 20 minutes of the movie is everything you've seen in the trailers. If you've seen all the trailers, you've seen the first 20 minutes of the movie, you've actually seen probably like 90% of the fucking movie. Actually, if you just expand 5 minutes on top of every scene you've seen, once you've done that, you've seen the fucking movie, which I was hoping it wasn't going to be that. I was kind of hoping most of the stuff in the trailers was going to be the first 45 minutes of the movie, like what they did with The Dark Knight, because that was great marketing back then. That was fucking awesome marketing. They did a bunch of stuff, and then all of a sudden 45 minutes into the movie goes by and you're like, this is all brand new territory. You haven't seen shit yet. And then all of a sudden you watch the rest of the movie and you're like, this movie's fucking fantastic. So the trailers didn't give everything away. Nowadays, trailers give away way too much stuff, and this movie suffers from that a lot. It suffers from it a lot. And there's also plenty of other problems with this fucking movie. I mean, my second viewing of it, I liked it a little bit more, but I'm going to say the easiest way to put it, I went from like a 5 out of 10 to maybe a 6 out of 10. And like, that's not a good enough jump for me to like sit there and praise this movie. I'm probably one of those people that was sitting there saying, I want this movie to not just do good, but I had a lot more faith in it that I could see, or that I could tell that I had more faith in it than a lot of other people did, a lot of other creators who were talking about this. And it's not that I'm going to sit there and say that they were right and I was wrong, but it's like what they were talking about and how much they were talking bad about it, they were well founded. It was like their disagreements with what was going on with the trailer and the stuff that we were seeing and all the lead up to it. It was all well founded. It was very well founded fucking talk, and a lot of people were right. Like it's really hard. It's really, really hard. Gay gangster rock boys in the house. Yes. Miss Sparkles. That's my buddy Joel. He's from great friend of mine, best friend, also from my old band.
Not gay.
I like pretty girls.
Girls. Yeah, not gay.
Not totally not. All right.
I wonder if I can play my media assets.
Find out.
through
Let's
this.
see. I mean, you're on right now. You're streaming. You should be able to. Can you play your shit?
It should be. When I'm on here, it only shows yours. It doesn't show.
It only shows, I was wondering because like I'm like because I'm the one paying. I'm paying for it, so it's probably only.
Yeah, but I have it too. I was wondering if it would open up mine.
Right, it should.
It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. But I'm just it should. But I think it'd be a backdoor. People be taking advantage of it because how much it fucking costs.
I was wondering if it would combine both of ours, so we'd get like a massive list. That would have been kind of interesting. That would have been a cool feature to.
We're talking we're talking some backdoor stuff that y'all don't know about. Me and Syfaxx has some backdoor things that you guys might not see up there. So
yeah, a lot of backdoor docking going on. Across massive state lines. It's crazy. And I'm telling you, East Coast,
I didn't know five finger death punch fucked around with Kid Rock over here.
Hey, how did that Kid Rock?
Brutal. It's brutal. Yeah, we meet somewhere in Tennessee. Like
when I had my haircut like this, people were like, "You look like the guy Macklemore." And then like when I didn't have a mustache, people be like, "You look like David Bowie."
It would be funny if you were actually bald underneath that beanie.
I am. This is the wig.
I'm bald over here, dude. Check it out.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking, man? I know a lot
I'm
of people
38, bro. I started balding when I was like 22, bro.
I know people that they turned 21 and already bald. I'm like, how the fuck you lose your hair on it? I don't fucking know. And they just accepted it, shave that shit, fucking wax it every day, nair that hair. I'm like, all right, well, it is what it is. Like Lex Luthor, that motherfucker look good with the bald head. Some people don't have a bald head, like don't look good with it. Lex, I'm like, what's his name? Nick Holt. I don't know if they like added some firmness to his head to make it look right, but I'm like, he's gonna be all right when he goes older. Dude, he got a nice little firm head.
The second viewing of Superman, dude, Nick Holt, like, it got worse. Like,
it got worse. I bet
the way that he talks, the way that his inflection is, because he's not American, so like the way that he talks and his inflection and everything, it just doesn't work. And then he comes off like kind of comes off very bitchy and kind of like he's just. A lot of people are saying like there's a bunch of crying men in it, and it's true. Like literally every fucking man, like every single man in this movie fucking cries for some stupid ass fucking reason. And it's
when I tell him that Mr. fucking Lex Luthor, I'm sorry. Everything in this was written to be was written to be a good Lex Luthor. He even had the robots. For some reason, they made him into actual soldiers, people, which. They're supposed to be fucking droids, so you can be mindless. You can beat them up. You can do whatever you want to them, and it's okay. We don't have to like hold back. They were supposed to be droids, which I'm pretty sure they turned them into fucking people. Lex Luthor had everything. It should have been green and purple because that's the colors he wears. He should have been, kryptonite is something he should have found, not made metamorpho turn into, because we need kryptonite for later on for his staff to help, to build his suit to protect him to withstand blows from Superman. I fucking hated the. 1A.
Oh yeah, he literally turned fucking basically Bizarro into a fucking Mortal Kombat
video game. Yeah, it's like
a video game character. It was
like, show me some blood, let's go. I'm like, what the fuck? This is the weirdest.
And I didn't realize that at first. I mean, I didn't catch it at first, but it's like. They did the Marvel thing, which is the Marvel thing is every dude apparently needs to get kicked in the nuts. Mm-hmm. So now Superman gets kicked in the nuts by pseudo Superman, and it's like they had to throw that bullshit in there too.
What the fuck are they thinking? Not only did he was the one that brought up the kisses on the forehead, remember? Yeah, I'm gonna kiss you, baby, right up here, past your head. And now, if you're a dude,
that was the one thing that they actually did right.
That you're not a man. First off, it's gonna be a woman's gonna kick in right.
They had 3 makeout scenes in this, so they actually had some type of romanticism, but it looked forced. It did. So the first one, they all seemed fucking forced though.
Not but the last it was one, like at least
like there, but it was not the best way to do it.
The last kiss, not so much. Syfaxx when they were flying up and doing that because
that one actually was good.
Good.
They reconciled. They reconciled at the end of it. But yeah,
the first kiss is like chat paying me $1 million to kiss you. I'd be like, I don't want to do this. I know I'm going to make me
like chat. What is this? Only $100? We need at least 120. What is going on here?
It was weird. It was the most forced. There was definitely like what do they call them not makeout coordinators, fucking like on-set romance coordinators.
Yeah.
So they had people to oversee the love making on set. It's like, there's somebody standing when they're kissing like this. There's somebody standing right fucking here, making sure. Hey, you're not putting tongue in there, are you? Hey, whoa, easy.
It's like, oh,
You
cut
can
that
fucking-
shit out. Cut
you
that
can
shit
tell.
out right now.
When you watch the movie, the first fucking scene, and you see two people kissing, watch how zoomed in it is, because there's somebody standing literally right behind the head, like, hey, whoa, you're not don't grab her tits while you're kissing her, bro. I'm like, you can see that it's like it's all scripted. It's two actors kissing.
It
Do not do anything, like to where she can be
forced
Me Too.
and not natural. That's the problem. That's the problem with a lot of this movie. Nothing seems natural. It's just like it jumps from scene to scene, which I understand. That's how movies are made. Like, yeah, we go from this scene to this one, but they don't really flow right. It's just like, which I understand is some people's thing that they actually like about it, because it feels like a comic book. So like in a comic book, you flip a page and all of a sudden you're kind of somewhere else. Sometimes it's like, oh, your character just jumped to wherever the fuck they need to be. And that works in a comic book because you can fill in the blanks. But when you're watching a movie that is so fast paced, because that's one thing that I do like about the movie is it is fast paced. It keeps the story moving along, but it doesn't give you any time to take in what's happening. I mean, it kind of does, but you got to sit there and think about it, like really sit on it. Like really sit there and think about it for a minute. But when you're watching the movie, you don't get to really take the movie in while you're watching it. I mean, it's just happening so fast. You're like, by the time you're processing what scene just happened, you're on to the next scene. I mean, the perfect example is the fucking kaiju scene. It's like, here's a baby kaiju. And then the next scene, it's all of a sudden it's a fucking skyscraper. And you're like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, what happened there? Like, and there's nothing explained. There's one line that explains it. They're like, oh yeah, we saw it at like 10 this morning and it was 7 feet tall. And then by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it's literally the size of a skyscraper. Like, what the fuck is this thing? Like, yeah. And Superman's like, yeah, we should save it and put it in an alien zoo somewhere. And it's like, that thing just grew from 7 feet to like 380 fucking feet in a matter of hours. It's only going to get bigger. It's going to like destroy the fucking atmosphere. You need to kill this thing. And
of course,
that kind of logic and reasoning.
That's what my last girlfriend said about my penis.
I'm sure she did.
It keeps growing. It keeps getting bigger. We need to kill this thing.
It's like, how do we stop it? What is going on?
Sorry,
yeah, whack it off at the tip. Just a tip. No docking.
Yeah.
Nah, but you know what? When it came to that part, being a James Gunn movie, when they did the Green Lantern thing and grabbed his eyeball to open, I'm like, why's it got to be so weird? Why can't he just grab his leg and like try to like trip him? Why's he got to rip his fucking eyelid open and pull his eye out? James Gunn got to do the most weird. If you watch Super, you know what I'm talking about. It's got to be the most,
dude, like Green Lanterns things where like it pries it open and just like jabs at the eye. I was like, that's such a stupid thing. Like,
dumb, and it's just nasty. It's like this isn't that kids don't want to see that shit. You know what I mean?
You know what's
I don't
crazy?
want to be an old man. But it's like,
so anytime
disgusting.
they've portrayed fucking Green Lantern's powers, obviously the one with Ryan Reynolds is one of the worst things ever. But the idea of Green Lantern's powers is basically whatever you can imagine, you can create, right? Like that's the idea behind it. And when you see it thrown into like the big screen, the couple times we have now seen it, which was obviously Ryan Reynolds, which he's like, he made a fucking like an old timey train. And then in this one, it's like they do stupid shit like that. And I'm like, that's the best you can come up with. You can't think of something crazy. Like, how do you not? I mean, other than I guess it would be copyright, right? But it's like, if you're on Earth, when did you think like, let me make a fucking Death Star and just crash planets, like planet-sized fucking projections into things, you know, just destroy these fucking things. Like, there's so many creative ways to do some of this stuff. I mean, they might be a smaller version because maybe you're not that strong. Your powers aren't as like, they're not global or some shit. But stuff like that, I would think would be the first things as you could think of, or like, yeah, let me detonate a fucking nuke of magical power next to you. Something.
If we're going to talk about Green Lantern while he's speaking of it, and everyone says James Gunn is so comic book in that, where the fuck was the lantern? He had the ring. We saw him use the ring.
The lanterns are actually powered up.
Charge it. You got to have a lantern.
I mean, he was a side character. Like, so
we never saw it once. You don't think that'd be like an important thing to show up? Now I'm like, then the lantern TV show's coming up. How long do you guys see lantern?
Was it possibly at the headquarters? Maybe it was in the background.
Maybe. I'm glad you said that. And you know what? If it was in the background, I didn't
If
see
it's
it.
in the
That's on
background,
me.
it might be in the background somewhere. And like, I didn't notice it either if it is, but I want to be surprised if they put a little
If it's
lantern
not in
somewhere.
there, why not? That's
And that's
overlooked.
stupid. Yeah, that would be
It's
stupid.
overlooked, and
I
somebody
think that's
forgot
a minor
about it.
detail because this is a Superman movie, so I don't really care about. I mean, I don't mind that the other characters are there, but overlooking other characters, other things that make those characters more relevant or like make their powers more believable. I don't care about that in a Superman movie. Like this is a Superman movie
I don't care about
first
that
and foremost.
This is a Superman movie.
Hey, Joel,
I'll mute you real quick. You got it.
I muted you real quick.
He muted you because you got.
Yeah, some reason we started going over.
Disconnected the mic that wasn't working, and all of a sudden you guys had a crazy fucking echo. So
Okay.
I got rid of it.
Yeah, I gave him my old mic, and I don't know. His computer's all probably weird, or he's trying to get something.
My computer fucking sucks, is what it is.
Yeah, well, that one does. You have another one, but I mean, Mac is kind of weird too. So.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry for that. Didn't mean to interrupt you guys.
You're fine.
No. I mean, it's a quick fix. Don't worry about it.
I mean, edit your mic setting. You're automatically adjusted. You're good. I'm gonna reduce your noise background. You should be a-okay now. You got a good mic. You should be sounding.
Angel Gonzalez says it's so strange watching.
I'm on my phone right now.
Yeah, so he's on his phone, but he said it felt so strange watching this movie.
It felt fucking really strange.
Soon for me. Oh, nice, man. Cool, man. Dude,
it felt like a
silky ass Barry White voice, dude. This motherfucker is just like, hey, what's going on, ladies? Like he just kind of has this smooth voice, or like I can't even do it. I can't even get my voice that deep. My voice is naturally deep and a little gravelly, but Angel just comes in there like it just sounds smooth as fuck, dude.
Does James Gunn not have a dad?
I can't even imagine what's gonna happen to the women in chat. It's gonna be fucking brutal.
Does James Gunn not have a dad? Straight question, because you notice how like the only movie, like, even in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, where he writes his dad is like a fucking piece of shit drifter that came back drunk one day and was like, I just want to hang out. Hold on, I gotta take a piss. And that's the only time. And every time besides that, dads are fucking deadbeats or non-existent. And in this movie, the fucking father, if you could take 20 minutes and cut every single fucking scene that he's in out of it, I'd lose 20 minutes of this film and be fine with it.
Wait, which father though? Because he has two.
The bumbling fucking idiot.
So look. I'm in agreement with about 90% of that because him and the Ma and Pa Kent are kind of useless, except for he finally at the very last like 3 lines that he says to Superman is good fatherly advice. Like it's actually, and it's something that Pa Kent would have said, where he's just like, hey, we all make mistakes. I mean, it's very simple. It's nothing.
Does
like
he need it?
In that moment, he does.
You know what I mean?
In that moment, he does because he's sitting there doubting himself.
Okay.
So that actually works. But it's only one line, and the rest of it, you see him. He seems like a retarded redneck country dude.
I could cut
that doesn't work.
I could cut every single scene with him out, right? Not explain why he's not there. Just have Miles show him go, I'm gonna clean your boots for you, honey. Oh, you'll be all right, Clark. I've raised you better than that. And just do a little bit of subtlety, and he'd be like, you'd never question it. You'd be like, where's the father at? Where's the father? And you know what? I could probably show you like 1 or 2 scenes. He'd be like, with him, like put his arm around Ma, waving him by. As long as he's not fucking talking, when he opens his mouth, that actor, I don't know if he's just that good of an actor at playing a fucking bumbling idiot, if he really is, or if James Gunn insisted that he talks this way. It was horrible, man.
You know what's crazy? Like I've seen that actor in like other shows. He's kind of like in the same realm as like Nathan Fillion, where it's like he's more of a TV actor. And I mean, Nathan Fillion obviously has a lot more movie roles than that guy does, but they're kind of more TV actors. And that guy usually plays like some type of creepy weirdo and a bunch of other stuff. And so he's always this weird, creepy dude. So it's kind of weird seeing him play like a father figure. So that was kind of weird, but him playing like this bumbling idiot, that it just doesn't work because the parents are like Ma and Pa are like, Ma and Pa Kent are like, they're just like nice country folk. They're not stupid country folk.
As
like,
dumb as he is, he wouldn't be able to pay his fucking bills. he wouldn't be able to fucking pay the mortgage on that fucking farm, let alone fucking think about buying a house.
Like
He'd be homeless
Ma
under the
Kent
overpass
sounded
somewhere.
way
He's fucking dumb.
stupider, and like
He can't even ask for money.
Yeah, Pa Kent didn't actually say all too much, but when he finally did actually start saying something, like he sounded stupid. Like when he first sits down on the bench, he sounds kind of really dumb, and then halfway through, he starts saying actually some good fatherly advice, like just good things that like Superman needs to hear in that moment. And I was like, okay, that actually works. But you've shown us that this guy's a freaking idiot for like the couple scenes that he's only in like what, 2 scenes, maybe 3 scenes, and they're very short scenes.
The most impactful one is the one outside the door, but he's in 3 of them. The one he doesn't really say shit. So I mean, I'll give you 2 if you want to say 2, but again, 2.
Yeah,
I can utilize the one where he's first introduced. He doesn't really say shit, and it's like, hey, he just stand there like, happy to see you. You know,
you sure they not stupid? I'm not.
No, we're not. That's my question.
That's the thing. It's like they might just be dumb as hell. Like,
while we're checking out these comments, let's check out some comments from everybody. First off, I got
go ahead and rattle them off, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna grab.
I don't know how you say your name.
I'll be right back.
Gaze Doctor Forever. Is that what it says? Is that how you pronounce it? Gaze Doctor Forever. That makes sense to me. What was a collector's popcorn bucket and soda like at your theater? Any themed candy or ice cream dots? That's funny you say that. I got ice cream dots. They weren't themed. I got the I was trying to remember what the fuck they were called yesterday. Were they dots? I thought they were dips. The little bonbon looking motherfuckers. I got some of those. I thought they were dips. Maybe they're dots. I couldn't remember what the hell they are. So they weren't themed, but they had a couple things there. Mostly they had a lot of what's the girl? The Megan 2.0 shit. They had a lot of Megan 2.0 shit. They had a fucking little head of her, a mass popcorn bucket. They had her whole fucking head of the popcorn bucket. I was like, that's pretty cool. I didn't see anybody advertising that. The only thing I saw for Superman that was sitting out advertising was the fucking cup that was like this big, you know, big ass fucking slushy cup. And it was like it had a cape, it had a rubber cape on it, and the top was like it had Superman. It was pretty nice. I was like, how much is that? And I was gonna get it. She was like, $35.
It's expensive for a fucking slushy cup, dude.
Yeah, I'm like, I wouldn't. I didn't even ask anymore. I would have been surprised, Joel. She said, "And you got to pay for the slushy if you want some." Yeah, I fucking bet. $35 just for the cup, right?
Hey, did you go out on 7-Eleven for a free slushy over there at 7-Eleven?
No, I should have, but I don't like slushies. I just wanted the fucking memorabilia because they got some pretty cool shit. But I'm glad I didn't buy it because now looking back on it,
Yeah, I want to read it.
This movie wasn't that great.
Hey, what's going on? I'm about to go over here as well. I can come up there, and I'm down. It's fucking weird.
Hey guys, hold on. I'm gonna join them real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, right. Get over here. Get over here. Just fly like 3 hours, 4.
Wait a minute, it doesn't work that way. I forgot. Hold on, that doesn't work.
Yeah, it's totally different. All right, man, I'm going back up.
Damn it, I want to come join us. I want to come hang out right about here. I should be down here hanging out with you guys. Tickle.
We got a pool table. We got a dartboard. We got music. It's fucking dope ass spot to hang out.
Well, I told Syfaxx, man, I've never been to the West Coast. I got to get 500 on my gaming channel and then 500 on this new channel I just started, which, you know, in case Miss Sparkle accidentally pulled her titties out and I get banned, I saw my gaming channel has 500. So we got to get 2 channels of 500, and I'll be there next year when the meetup comes around this time, like 2 months. What was it? 420? 420 was the meetup.
It's usually the middle of April sometime. It's usually sometime around April, like middle of April.
So maybe I can
April,
there.
3rd week of April.
Maybe I'll fly into fucking Cali, and y'all can drive me to Vegas, and then you can drive me back.
Dude, bring it on, bring it on.
Out of Vegas, you know, fly out of Cali for my first time. You never know.
We got a very uncomfortable couch you can sleep on, man. You got it. Like,
I've never slept on those before.
I had to put plywood in that motherfucker just to get it to sit right.
It was like Rock's in Vegas. I want to meet Rock. Hey, what's up, guys? Nice to meet you. I can't share.
He'll be out there looking like Slender Man and shit. Like,
he's different than he is online.
He'll just be popping out of the woods like, "Hey, what's going on? I'm Rockefeller. I swear." And he'll just be dying. It'll be brutal out there. Brutal.
Sergeant, I don't know if you heard me earlier because I didn't really say it. I was just pointing at you. Thank you for always hanging out. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for always commenting. Thank you for being awesome as shit on everybody's fucking channel. You the man, GG.
Dude, Sergeant's been killing it, man. He's been doing all sorts of not just videos.
Watch alongs.
He's been doing man. He's doing it. He's doing everything. He's doing all the right stuff, man. Keep it up, brother.
everybody's doing a great job. It's in our little universe, and I'm
our side of the internet has been killing.
Yeah,
it, you know.
I try to ask people to like come on, and they're like, "I'd like to, but not only am I busy
I'm
with
too
life,
busy doing my own shit, doing
well,
way
they
better
got
than
life,
you. I'm sorry.
and they've already got something subscribed. They've already got something scheduled, and I'm like, I understand because me and you don't do shit, and we've got a lot scheduled. Me and you literally don't do shit, and every day we've got 2 hours fucking scheduled fucking streaming if we wanted to. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah,
fuck.
I get.
So if we had to add one more
randomly
thing,
get
we'd be like,
invited to shit every now and then, and I'm just like, I guess I'm doing that now. Okay,
we add into your normal life, and the timing is different. Like right now, to me, it's like 6:45. You know, to you, it's what 3:45. It's literally the middle of the day for you. If you had, you'd be like, fuck. So I mean, it's hard to do. Shout out to everybody out there in our universe. I've been doing it big lately. You know, Sergeant Guaranteed, and we should see you, bro.
You mind if I shoot Angel an invite? I mean,
he can't come on here. He's too cool. Everybody will go hang out with him, subscribe to him instead of hang out with me. Come on, Angel, get your ass on here. Come hang out, Angel.
Let me find him real quick. Oh my god, do I really? You know, it's crazy.
I got him on here.
We've been on for 41 minutes already.
Joe, isn't that crazy? That's what it's supposed to be.
This ain't shit. We've gone 4 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours. We get all the hours.
I feel like I've only been on here for 10 minutes. That's you guys.
You put your hand in your fucking pants, start scratching your nuts, drink a little bit of beer.
Shit happens.
What's up, bro?
You just talk and like we
barely even. You got a nice little glass of wine over there, buddy.
We barely even talked about the main topic, which is Superman. I mean, when Angel gets on here,
you guys have gotten all over that shit. You guys came all over it, just fucking.
No, we're talking about like random pieces of it here or there. We've barely actually we've barely probed it. We barely touched it. We haven't abducted it yet, even though it's
damn. We're gonna ship it back. Then, huh? You guys are just fucking talking. You guys are just all up in there.
Just gonna get in there and be like, I'm gonna lay you down.
You're getting her wet. You're getting that bitch wet.
Just start punching that bitch. Remember, let him feel it. Let him feel it hard. Let him feel it every inch of that motherfucker.
It's for you. We're gonna get like elbow deep in it if we get some good conversation going. We're going
Jesus
like,
Christ.
I mean, and you know, if he's lucky, there might be some super lube in it, but I don't know.
Yeah, Angel, if he didn't send you an invite, I will. Did you already send Angel? Did you send Angel the invite?
No, you said you did. Hold on.
Oh, you said you're going to.
You fucking slacker.
Okay, you got it. Because we're gonna be talking about we're gonna be doing fun with Twitter here in the second hour. You know, and look, this isn't YouTube and chill. We can hang out all fucking night for all I care if you guys are you down. But
well, I mean, we got 2 different streams going on, man. Yeah. It's all good.
You know, we can do motherfucking fun with Twitter. Fun with Twitter is my favorite. And if y'all haven't heard, apparently, we got a new NBA 2K 26 cover has been released. And I tell you what, it's not racist at all. And I can't wait to talk shit about that. So stick around, hang out. Fucking WNBA. Do you know the W stands for woke?
Is that what it stands for?
It doesn't stand for women.
I believe you. I believe you. Yep. Well, shit, man. Fuck that shit.
So we get Angel on here. He knows a little bit about it. He can hang out with us. And while we're waiting for Angel, maybe y'all can go onto the fucking Reebok website and buy some new Angel Reese's. They're all white Angel Reese shoes that nobody fucking wants. You know? Take them and
yeah, and nobody's gonna want that new fucking game or like the new NBA 2K 26 or is it 25? NBA 2K blah blah blah. I mean, there's too many fucking acronyms going on. It's fucking retarded.
Did you see Ghost of Yotai gameplay? Anybody see the Ghost of Yotai gameplay this fucking week? Oh man, how you think a good game like Ghost of Tsushima? We had this awesome, brutal fucking protagonist, and he's then you bring this chick out to try to make it woke, and to promote it, they make her go.
Did they? Though?
Yeah.
I didn't see the gameplay. The one thing that intrigued me was there's that game mode because I'm a huge Samurai Champloo fan. So the guy who does that.
Yeah,
game mode. Yeah, it might be game mode for some
I heard
people.
You loud and clear.
But okay. I literally have a Samurai Champloo tattoo on my fucking forearm. Like I love that show. Like it's the anime that got me into animes for the most part. I mean, I've watched other ones before that. This is the one that sold me on the idea of animes in general. So I'm really into that kind of like that music with the samurai setting. Totally works for me. Like so, it's like if it was made for someone like me, great. You sold me on it. Perfect. And I loved Ghost of Tsushima. So double bonuses if it still plays the same. I don't know if it's going to. I haven't seen the gameplay trailers for it, but I mean, if it is, I'm fucking down. Let's go. Let's fucking let it ride, dude. Let's go.
Yeah, the gameplay hopefully is good, but just when she's like doing the CGI like motion capture for it, she looks really slow compared to like even if they speed up the fucking frame rate, the way she's going, they'd be like sing. The motion is gonna be fucking stupid as fuck. Like Jin, he was really quick, so if you sped it up, if even faster.
Oh yeah, the parries. It's like whoo.
Yeah, he was quick as shit. He wouldn't be like going slow. So even if you make it faster, just go faster. No, it was quick as shit to be able to stop. You know, the gameplay difference is very, very obvious. And again, I don't mind if you put a woman in there and chick, but Kata made a post on Twitter. Is this like the best we could have done? Did we really want this, or is this? Nobody asked for this. You know, it's like Stellar Blade.
Yeah, putting in that kind of music to a game like that, I can see it being pandering to a certain degree. I get that. Someone like me, who, like I said, I'm a huge fan of that, and to acknowledge that a show like that kind of helped put samurai stuff out there a little bit more. I like that. I respect it. And Ghost of Tsushima was not only just one of the better games that was ever produced in the last, 5 years, give or take, but the simple fact that they released free DLC.
Yeah, that was cool.
Multiplayer DLC.
Legends
play with your friends.
Yeah, Legends. It didn't take off the way it should have, but just like Last of Us 2 was supposed to do, it was free. I'll give them that. Most people be like, no, that was cool. The DLC that they download that they sold was not only cheap, it was only $30. It was fucking worth every single penny, and you got a free upgrade. If you spent $40, you got a PS5 upgrade too. That was well worth it. So I mean, I give them that. You know what I mean? Besides, if they do add some work to it, they're really good on treating the customers well, giving us awesome visuals and gameplay. So I mean, I'm gonna put the benefit of the doubt and look past the shit that I'm seeing right now.
Like unnecessarily.
I thought it was pretty cool that they added like a God of War reference into the Ghost of Tsushima.
All right, look, because
they threw in the whole God of War like armor and shit. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
You unlocked that? It was good.
Okay, so I'm about to play an unnecessarily racist black clip, and by doing that, I'm just gonna add him right to the channel. Here you go. Here's an unnecessarily racist black clip.
Oh my goodness!
Well, I gotta be racist though. I'm real.
What's going on, man? No, come on.
What's going on? Y'all
I don't know what all your clips are.
You know what?
Are you a racist?
Maybe.
On Syfaxx?
On Saturdays and Sundays, I am.
Saturdays and Sundays, we're all racist together. Like, there you go. Like, let's go.
My race is the best. I don't hate other races. I just think mine's the best.
Yeah, Voltron of World War II hatred. It's amazing. It's amazing what we can accomplish together. Hey, what's going on, Angel, man? Like, so you've obviously seen Superman. What did you think about it? I know I've seen some of your posts and comments and stuff. I haven't seen you talk about it on a stream or anything. I don't know if you did a video. If you did, I might have missed it. I'm sorry. But go ahead and give us your thoughts on Superman, man. Go for it.
I mean, for me, I felt like I was really watching a long-ass CW episode. It just felt very unhinged to me. It didn't feel cohesive to me. It felt like everything was just being thrown at you just for show. You know what I mean? And it just really felt like a 4-part episode of an Arrowverse, episode. That's what it felt like to me. It didn't feel genuine at all. I like, Lex Luthor. He was good. The guy that played Lex. The guy that played Olsen was good. Terrific. He needs his own movie. Mr. Terrific, to be honest with you.
Mr. Terrific was the standout. Like, Mr. Terrific was the better Superman. Like, the only thing I didn't like about Mr. Terrific, and it's not that I didn't like it, it still actually more goes back to Superman, is when the portal is like opening the fucking rift or whatever, and he's like, "I need you, Superman." And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, "The fuck is Superman supposed to do? Like,
what's he gonna do?
Is he gonna grab it or something?"
I was wondering that too. I need you now. This portal.
The only thing that can help is you. You're the smartest dude there, and you know all the technology, and you're like, "I can't crack it." Superman doesn't do that shit. Like he's not
Well, I
like
guess-
I'm the tech guy. He doesn't.
then I was
He
like-
doesn't have that.
But I guess
What are
he
you
had
talking
to.
about?
He had to
Fly
break
over
into
to where
Lex's.
Lex. Why?
That's what he had to do. He had to break into Lex's compound because he can't beat
Why?
the Ultraman.
You saw him. Well, Ultraman's out. I mean, I guess that would
That's-
be the only thing.
That's what he's
the
trying
only
to say.
thing.
I
You
can't
need to
break in
fight
there because Ultraman is. Yeah, you got to fight him basically.
But he's not breaking in while he's fighting Ultraman. He's kind of like fucks off for like 10 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, wait a minute. That was
like
after
he kind of
beat
just
Ultraman, wasn't it?
disappears. Yeah, that when they finally
was
break
after
into
he-
Lex's thing that's flying around, they do that, and then it's like, why didn't you just go there while he was fighting Superman? Why aren't you trying to fix this? I mean, you saw him take out a whole camp of people like that, which was a great scene. But like Rockefeller said it best, and when you mentioned that, it's literally the Yondu scene from Guardians of the Galaxy 2, where he's just sitting there whistling. It's literally that scene, just with it's the same fucking scene. And once you start noticing shit like that, all the scenes are just scenes you've already seen from either DC or MCU movies, and it's just an amalgamation. It's a fucking goulash of all those combined, and you just constantly see the same scenes you've already seen throughout the whole fucking movie, basically. And so there's like nothing new. There's nothing new. It's like I've already seen this. I've already seen that. I've seen that.
Gave up
nothing.
Much.
The trailers gave up way too much, Angel.
Way
too fucking much.
90%. 90%.
Me and Syfaxx kept saying on the fucking pod on DAs, I was like, I hope they're not showing more than 70%. I feel like they're only showing 60%. But if they showed more than 80%, it's not, but you're exactly right. They showed almost 90% of that fucking movie, man.
Right there. Massive shout out to Dragon Master Zero. Awesome supporter of so many channels out there. It should have been a standalone Superman story. Exactly. That's what everybody was saying from the beginning. And once
you can bring in Green Lantern.
Yeah.
If you knew Supergirl, you could look, you could have left Green Lantern, Hawkgirl, and all that shit out of it. You're like, we'll build a bigger universe. Time out. You could have brought Supergirl in just like you did.
Time and do it properly.
Or just brought the Supergirl in, like the cameo, just that to set the next movie. And then when you go intergalactic Supergirl, then you bring in, let's say, a offshoot Lantern while Lobo is in there, and you bring in not Guy Gardner, just an offshoot, like a completely different Lantern. Because there's lanterns for all over the place. One that we don't know that's guarding that galaxy where the red sun is. I don't know who that guardian is. And then you start slowly trickling them in because then we're about to have the Guardian of the Lanterns fucking HBO show. Then you explain who that lantern is when you get to the Lantern show, which is they put way too much in this shit. Way too much. It wasn't focused on Superman.
James Gunn didn't take the hint from what fucking Zack Snyder failed on, which was like they jump started the DC the Zack Snyder DCU universe right into fucking Justice League instantaneously, which made it fail pretty quickly. The only reason that it kind of had a resurgence at all is because he had Jason Momoa as Aquaman, and that thing made $1 billion just because it was fucking Jason Momoa coming off of Game of Thrones, and they're like, this guy's hot. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and watch this fucking movie. And they made him think that they had like a resurgence in their product, and it wasn't their fucking product. It was literally one fucking person that a bunch of fucking people thought was like the new big thing.
It wasn't even just that. It was the MCU dropping the whole fucking universe of the fucking Endgame and all that shit. That was a whole thing that was just totally fucking amazing, right? And they set this whole thing up.
It was a 11-year buildup.
Story. It was super buildup. It was amazing. It was fucking awesome. And then like DC's over there sitting on the sidelines, like, oh yeah, well maybe we should try to do something like what they were doing. You know what I mean?
That's our expectations now. It's trying to meet that expectation.
It's a tough expectation to meet, man, because it was years in the making. What was it, like fucking 15 years, 20 years?
It was technically only 11, but
it's still 12 years.
Because they were dropping 2 to 3 movies. They dropped like 2 movies at first, and then it would be 3 a year.
Yeah, but they managed to find a way to just connect the whole fucking goddamn universe. And it was amazing to me. Like as I'm not even a huge diehard fan of Marvel or DC. I'm not like I don't go out and collect comic books and stuff. But to me, like when I was a kid, I collected maybe a few comic cards. You go out to the store and you buy like these cards. They have like different heroes on them that have like power,
different stats and stuff.
Yeah, different stats, and you're like, oh shit, man! Like I'm collecting these things. Like, cool, man. I want to have like the whole collection or whatever. Doesn't matter. But there's an idea for me, like as a normie, as maybe something that you guys would call me, which I am, is someone who would sit there and just look at these fucking things, and all of a sudden there's a whole like movie universe being created that are all interconnected. And I remember watching those things, and I was just like, oh my god, like this is cool, because I just watched 10 movies in a row where it was all leading up to some kind of special, awesome, like
massive big event.
Yeah, a big event. Yeah, a massive big event.
But now does everything have to be Joel? Because that was awesome in its own little universe statue. But now is that the precedent we need every single time going forth now? You know what I mean? Like DC, in my opinion, doesn't have to do that.
You don't need it, but it's
oddly
oddly
blueprint though.
It's a blueprint now.
Exactly.
Like, everybody feels they have to do
the groundwork.
Well,
the problem is none of these.
I think if you're going to dive into a story, any story, no matter what story it is, however, like broad that story is, like if that story is huge and it has a whole ton of characters, and the only reason that story is relevant, or the only reason that story actually brings you to it, is because of the fact that it's more real to you, then if you're gonna portray that and take those words and turn it into a movie, you should take it for what it is and put all the description that you possibly can into it. In other words, like you can't just take I didn't watch the Superman movie, and I'm sorry to comment on it because I can't say anything about the Superman.
I'm going to show it to you probably movie. After this.
But what I'm trying to say is like, if you're trying to like mash in a whole shit ton of development and information and all kinds of different characters into one little tiny clip, then you're never going to succeed. You're never going to succeed in keeping the people happy who have been a part of that story for such a long time.
The oversaturation, yeah, because you're going to oversaturate every character and never zone in on one and get the focus that the one character needs.
It's hard to get all the details in there within a 2.5 hour movie.
Of every character, like all of a sudden you introduce us to Superman, Mr. Terrific, Hawk Girl, fucking Metamorpho, Guy Gardner, Mr. Terrific. There's like 6 people right there. You got Jimmy Olsen. You got Lois. You got 7 or 8 characters that are all getting. You got Lex Luthor. You got like
question on this.
You basically got 10 fucking characters that you're trying to combine into stuff.
You first, Angel.
Once I'm done with my rant here, you got like 10 characters that you're trying to shove into a 2-hour fucking movie, and like the movie is called Superman, so you want to see more about Superman, and you don't get enough of Superman in a fucking 2-hour movie when you combine it with 9 other fucking characters. Like, sure, you're still gonna have maybe 2 or 3 other characters, but when there's other superheroes that are kind of almost as strong, that possibly do things a little differently, that the focus gets drawn away from your main fucking character who's supposed to be building the universe. It really takes away from that character a lot. And it's that this is one of the biggest problems with the movie, is it's very noticeable. Like if you could have done it without it being so noticeable, it's like, why is everybody's main character that they love about this movie is fucking Mr. Terrific, who's a relatively unknown fucking character, even in the comic books and stuff. Like there's people who know who he is for the most part, but yeah, it's like most people don't know who the fuck that is. And at the end of the movie, most people are like, that's my favorite fucking character. When you go to watch a Superman movie, Mr. Terrific should not be your fucking favorite character at the end of a fucking Superman movie. It just shouldn't be that. I don't have a
question. I don't have a question. I have a statement. We are so deprived of good characters that when somebody sees somebody like Mr. Terrific, the first thing Angel said was he needs his own show, because I've heard a lot of people say that, because
I agree.
We're just so deprived of seeing decent characters. Not only that, decent actors portray those characters, that once you see one on stage, you're like, give me a fucking actual goddamn because that's how fucking much slop and shit we've been fucking served the past couple of years. And we're like,
the reason why I liked him, though, the reason why I liked him, all right, I see the CW version. I didn't like the CW version at all. He was gay, very sassy, feminine. Like, it was just weird. This guy was just more his swagger. He had a good swagger. He was just on it. Like, He didn't really have to say too much. He was very masculine in the movie compared to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing that caught my eye compared to all the other actors. So,
dude, this fucking guy went from playing Darwin in First Class to playing Mr. Terrific. And I will say he no, he was fine. Like, he was okay.
He's a good
Darwin,
actor.
other than the fact that the character should be able to adapt to anything, and that didn't work. But dude, his portrayal of Mr. Terrific was fucking terrific. You know, like he killed it. So
he's a great actor.
He's been a good superhero in both fucking universes.
I don't want a TV show and have him get oversaturated and get tired of doing it. And be like, if he gets a movie, cool. I'd rather him just to do projects to where, like, again, him Darwin in First Class, he did an awesome job as that. If you go back and watch that now, no one TV be like, oh yeah, Rock's right. He's fucking awesome. I said that 10 years ago when that movie came out. I told my brother, I was like, that dude's fucking awesome. What's he? He's like, I've never seen him. I'm like, that dude's fucking did a good job. Like the way, like when he turns into the stone, like the face he goes and like hits, and like before he does it, like he's like holding on. I was like, that's pretty good acting. That'll still bring a tear to you to this day.
There's only one scene in the Superman movie that I didn't like him like as Mr. Terrific, like, and it just happened to be, like, in my opinion, a bad scene, and it's the very last. It's like one of the very last scenes when he goes to take over the computer to stop the fissure from happening. The fissure. Yep. He's just like, he's like, I'm fucking terrific. And he has to announce it or whatever. I thought that was lame and stupid. Because other than that, he's been confident and cocky. Yeah, it was a bad writing choice. Maybe not even a bad delivery, but it was like, I thought that was, and I'm like, if that's the most egregious thing that he does, that's not a big deal. Like, you had one bad, shitty scene, and it's probably not your fault. It's the writing. That's it. But other than that, he was fucking terrific. There you go. He was a great character, and I enjoyed watching him the whole time. Like, every time he was on screen, I'm like, what the fuck is this guy gonna do? And he would do some cool, crazy shit.
Go ahead, Andrew. You have a question.
I have a question. After seeing Supergirl's entrance into the DC universe, don't you get the vibe that they're going to portray her as almost like a Paris Hilton type of a superhero, where she's bratty and kind of selfish in some ways, but still a powerful woman? Because just her coming in drunk to me was weird. You know
just
what I mean? That was
coming in drunk doesn't make any sense.
She got the Gamora from Guardians 3. Kind of, let me think, who else would, like, she'd be like kind of like, you know, Nebula. Like, James Gunn does like weird things like that. You know, like, another thing you said was the Jimmy Olsen and that one girl, like, love triangle, like, behind the scenes was fucking weird. You know, when it gets like that, and he makes some creative decisions, James Gunn, that I'm not with, and that's another one I was just like, no.
It was comical to me. I liked it. It was an odd pairing, but it was comical just seeing his face, knowing that he could pull better girls than her. And it just annoyed him just to see that. It was just funny.
That works when you actually know people that are kind of like that, where it's like, yeah, I know this weird nerdy dude who, like, always shows up with a baddie for some reason, and it's like, I don't know how your guys' friend groups, dude. There you go. Yeah, that's a perfect example. For some reason that guy's just fucking women on the A-list on Celebrity. It's just like, how the fuck? And they're like, well, I guess he has a big dick. And it's like, is that all it takes? You can look like a fucking frogman, and, like, you can just pull as long as you got a knee slapper. Okay, good job. Like, what the fuck is that shit?
No, but he's ready to do drive-bys. Come on.
He just makes this weird decision when it comes to certain characters. Like, why you made Supergirl a drunk that's come, like, you know, wasted in, like, passing. I'm like, that's just a bad decision. I wouldn't have shared.
It's not just a bad decision.
Relief, but
not only is it a bad decision, but it also fucks with, like, the own lore in his own universe that he established while Superman is talking about it. He's like, we can't get drunk here when there's a yellow sun.
Yeah.
So, okay, for one, if you go to a red sun planet, because you've seen this probably in cartoons and whatever, usually it's mainly portrayed in cartoons and or comic books. Once you go there, they lose their powers. They just become normal people, but they're still supposed to be really smart. That's like Superman's other powers. Like, he's actually supposed to be really fucking smart. He goes to Red Planet. He can't fly and do all this crazy shit. So, okay, you go to a planet, you get drunk. How the fuck do you leave? Do you have a spaceship? I mean, most of the time they just fly to wherever the fuck they need to go, right? So that doesn't make sense. Now you're going to a planet that would basically, if you're in the yellow sun's radius, you're going to get sober real fucking quick. That doesn't happen. So what did you do? Teleport there? Like shit like that. You fuck with your own continuity and everything like that you're establishing as they're talking about it in the sentences you're talking about while watching the scene. Like, oh yeah, we can't get drunk here. She's fucking drunk on the planet with the yellow sun. What the fuck are you talking about? Like
They
stuff
give her
like that
Star-Lord
is stupid.
feel,
It's so stupid. Like
They
that
give her
Star-Lord
what?
feel, that Star-Lord feel, like
Yeah.
a person that makes a whole bunch of mistakes, but you're going to end up loving them in the end because they're going to correct themselves. That's what I'm already seeing from what they're going to portray with her, especially if James Gunn is involved.
Well,
like,
so I got a question for Rockefeller and casual reviewer Angel. I mean, Joel hasn't seen the movie yet. I'm probably going to put it on after the stream so we can watch it. But after watching the Supergirl scene, did that get you hyped to watch Supergirl at all? Did you see that and be like, damn, I got to see that? That looks like it could be interesting.
No, because it's too fucking jokey. It's too much jokes in it, and like I don't want to see the jokes nonstop. It's too fucking jokey. Everything was like humorous, and like her coming in, hanging out, and like, which means there's like him getting beat up when it starts. Right, he's getting beat up. He get his ass fucking beat, and then it ends on him joking with his, like, oh, she's gonna go, she can get drunk. There's no continuity, and it's just it throws it off to where I'm like, I don't know.
Angel, you need to check your smoke alarm, man. That shit sounded like a straight up siren, dude.
Nah, that was the cops outside.
That was big.
Come on.
I'm not excited to see Supergirl because, I mean, I don't know. It's the movie. It didn't do it for me. I think she's nothing to Millie Alcock. She's hot. I'd like to see her in that skirt again. She did a great job coming in, but
I mean, she looks good in the outfit and everything. And I'm like,
good.
I can see how it could work, but her coming in drunk and all like whatever. I mean, her like Crypto being her dog kind of works, and then just getting slammed around for a second. I mean, it kind of works ish, but for that to work, I mean, the rest of the movie would have had to work beforehand.
They're gonna make it like that teen girl for the young girls to be able to come in and watch. They're gonna give her that feel of that,
which is, I think it's a terrible idea.
It's gonna look even more like a CW show than this fucking did, because you know what's gonna have less. If they wanted to
do a female superhero as their second thing, they should have obviously went with fucking Wonder Woman and do a new Wonder Woman, because then you could start doing your Justice League like what they did for Marvel. Like, sorry, Marvel actually dropped the fucking blueprint, but that's how it's done. You got to do these phases. And if you're going to go with the idea of phases, go with the one that worked. The one that worked was Marvel. Marvel had it right. To just jumpstart it, like, oh yeah, we're like 3 years in, we already have like fucking 7 fucking heroes that are in one movie, or or what is it, 5 or 6 metahumans and whatever. Like, it's too much, too soon, too quickly, and not focusing enough on one fucking character. And then at the end of it, it's like, okay, yeah, let's bring in another hero that has the same exact fucking abilities. That is retarded. That is so stupid to me. It's like, yeah, let's just do a movie, the same movie, but with a chick in it and make it lame and gay, like, or whatever. Like,
I'm pretty sure we got spoiled at some point, and I'm not gonna say that, like, I'm gonna say it. Fuck it. It's like Netflix, for instance. Netflix they've released so many different stories where it's like, it's not just a movie, something that you could catch within two hours or 2.5 hours, but it's like, it's a whole season of character development, a whole season of awesome storyline that could just all get mashed up into this fucking thing. And then, like, we're talking about movies here, and I feel like we've been spoiled to a sense. You know what I mean? Like, we're watching these shows on all these different streaming platforms, and they're so binge worthy that you sit there and you're like, I want to watch the next one. I want to watch the next one. I want to watch the next one. And then you're invested. You're invested like 15, 20, 25 hours into the show because you love the characters or you love the storyline and the plot's good, blah, 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 whatever. And I feel like movies are having a hard time trying to keep up with that. So they're trying to just stick whatever the fuck it is that they possibly can into that movie that they're making just to keep people interested in a sense. But it just doesn't work the same. And honestly, personally, I don't want to sit in a fucking theater to watch a movie that's 5.5, 6 hours long, you know, unless it's like the Lord of the Rings trilogy or some shit. You know what I mean? So in other words, it's like, I think that there's a lot of production companies, there's a lot of producers, there's a lot of movie companies that are really trying hard to keep up with that aesthetic, and you know, it's tough, man. It's really tough for them. So you're not going to get the bang for your buck within 2.5 hours, especially when the majority of the people who are interested, like in the storylines and in the character development and everything, you know, the history of everything. They're just not going to get what they're trying to get. Go for it.
It's not just the investment of the time and everything. A lot of it also comes down to shit. Hold on, Angel, go ahead.
Well, what I was going to say is that to me, I agree with you, but I think that it's still possible. Look at F1. Yep. You know what I mean? F1 put everything all F1 together in in a 2-hour movie span where you understood it from the beginning to the end. And it still kept you interested even afterwards to be like, hey, I'm looking forward to what they're going to do next. You know what I mean? So it is still possible. It's just you need better writers. You need people that's going to keep it original. Stop putting your agendas or your personal things that happen to you in that way that we don't understand. Or like, to me, James Gunn just put too much of his personal issues into the movie. You know what I mean? Like people talking about him online, putting all those, you know, monkey bots in there and talking about all those different things. It was too much of him in the movie. It wasn't Superman. Superman could have worked with all those characters with them. Yeah, Superman could have worked with all those characters with him if they would have showed teamwork, a development of teamwork where each person kind of didn't get along in the beginning and they all developed some sort of cohesiveness with a common enemy. They didn't have that in this one.
The other thing they didn't do with Superman is like he's not as strong as he's supposed to be in the movie at all. You know, he's supposed to be the strongest metahuman. That's how they describe him as, or whatever in the movie. Is like, oh, the strongest metahuman finally arrived on Earth or whatever. But like everyone else does way more of a job. Like he doesn't do anything on his own throughout the whole movie. Like he does not defeat anybody on his own. He either needs his dog or he needs the help of the Justice Gang at all times. He doesn't do shit on his own.
The fucking robots.
He literally does zero only Superman things other than he saves people, like, which is good. Like that's probably one of the highlights of the movie in general is like Superman does do, like, he's saving people that would be random like casualties through like a random falling object here or there.
Did he have to save the squirrel though?
Yeah, that was stupid. But I did mention that there's a book out there for writers. It is called Save the Cat. Which is like, that's why like Superman saves a cat in 1978 Superman. Like he saves the cat out of the tree. Like it's a trope for a reason. And somebody actually wrote a book on it, like how to make your hero like likable instantaneously. Like you need to save the cat. It's like, it's kind of a joke, but at the same time, it's very true. And so in movies, they do that. And there's a whole book that like they usually recommend to writers for that reason, is because of stuff like that.
Look, I want to clown on the end of it. When it fucking
the squirrel was a little excessive. I was like, really? Like that was stupid. Like,
and the dog too.
You got to save everybody. You got to save everything, right?
I knew I was watching James Gunn flick when the end of the motherfucker. I was like, he was sitting in his fucking chair and it started doing the circle spin around. And he was looking at 13 360 camera shots of his dad and mom and videos of them growing up, and he's laughing going and some stupid punk rock song that nobody gives a shit about or is completely out of place is playing. I was
the music was a bad choice, but the ending, it was like hey, replacing my Krypton parents with my actual parents from Earth to make him more human.
Why?
That kind of actually works. Well, because his parents from Krypton basically told him to go ahead and fucking enslave the human race and make a harem.
You know what? Who cares?
As far as
even if that's true,
that's
everybody
dumb.
flipped. Let's say it's true. Everybody flips like this and that.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Republic opinion like this.
Look,
you know what?
Superman
was stupid for 3 years. Oh, wait a minute. Did you know that his parents told him to come here to have sex with everybody? They did. Oh, we hate you, Superman. It's like, I didn't know that.
It's stupid. It's stupid in the movie, and it's a stupid plot line. But that's what we're given. So what we're given, it's stupid. But so as far as what we're given, as far as this movie goes, it makes sense to be like, let's throw that shit to the wind and let's go with the parents that actually raised me, because his dad does give him like kind of good advice at the last, like it's like
maybe I gotta watch
3 sentences he says to him.
But maybe because I was in the theater, I was so fucking done with it. I might have to watch it again when it comes on HBO. That when it came to the
that's how it was my first time watching it. I mean, I was
scene.
a little drunk and maybe a little angry, and then everything that was pissing me off just kept pissing me off more and more. And I tuned the fuck out. And then I watched it the next morning. I went to one of the early showings, and I was like completely fine, completely sober, and I was just like, okay, it's not as bad, but it didn't bump me from a 5 out of 10. To like an 8 out of 10. It bumped me from a 5 to a 6, which, yeah.
Gun cucked Superman on purpose to make him human. He did. I mean, this motherfucker never did one thing in here to fucking Jeremy. I watched Jeremy on Geeks and Gamers. If you guys haven't seen a good stream, apparently not only has Nerdrotic Gary on Piers Morgan now. Gary, you're a gamer. What do you think? No, I'm fucking not. Not only is Gary on there, but he got our boy
jokes about being
on there.
Gamer,
that's
an ongoing joke. Yeah.
That's where it comes from. The Piers Morgan episode. If you hear me saying that in the comments, that's where it comes from. The Piers Morgan episode. He goes, "Well, let's go to our resident gamer, the Nerdrotic Gary Beakley. You're a gamer." And before Gary didn't have his mic on, he goes, "No, I'm fucking not." Like he's just like well, you're from Nerdrotic. You got to be a gamer.
No, he made it. He's been doing that joke for like 3 or 4 fucking years now.
Ever since I was like,
anybody who doesn't follow him or recognize it, like there's people like Piers Morgan are just like, yeah, you're a gamer, and it's like, okay, like yeah, sure, go ahead and play that all on live news. Go for it. Just that works out for you.
It was Chris Gore. It was Gary, and it was fucking our boy Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers.
Jeremy there finally now, yeah.
Jeremy was saying everything. He was like, not only is this motherfucker cooked, but I mean, they cooked the shit out of Superman. He didn't save himself once. He had to be saved every single fucking time. From the opening scene, from the very opening scene. He drops down, get his blood in his fucking face, got his ass fucking beat from fucking the first second you see him. He's already fucking asking a dog for help. And it's like, he's right. There's not 1 second, this motherfucker. And then we, the last second you see him, he's laying down like, oh, thank God, my dad and
the only time he actually does like a Superman thing where he's like overpowering everyone around him is when he flies up, when he's all fucked up from the engineer and Bizarro Superman, basically when he flies up, because like that character, like Lex claims, is stronger than he is, but he still flies up with that person trying to pull him down, and then he just does the dive bomb and fucks them both up. He basically kind of kills the engineer, but that's the thing. It's like he technically doesn't kill anybody, but when he does that like laser 360 or fucking 1080 Tony Hawk move, like he actually just he technically lasers the shit out of all those people, and it's like then they fall from like 300 feet in the air, and it's like, dude, you're dead as shit. Like he technically
should have never showed him.
Oh,
in my movie theater, it was so quiet.
It's a cool scene in theory, but when you think about the implication and like what was some of the main complaints about the Man of Steel movie. The amount of destruction that he caused.
Yeah.
That's why they even did it in BVS. And it's like, so he doesn't actually cause that much destruction. Like, he's not the main cause of destruction in this movie because they've already evacuated. That was I think James Gunn's I don't want to say saving grace, but that was his way of justifying the amount of destruction that Superman does. Like later in the movie, it's like, well, nobody's here, so we can just destroy shit. You know, everybody's evacuated. And I was like, that's
well, it came all back up together again, though.
Thing.
Well,
that was a clear callback to 1978.
Yeah.
So when he pulls the tectonic plates back together and like buildings literally rise back up out of nowhere
because the editing at the editing at the time, Angel, they had a building fall over, right? But they couldn't, have CGI to make it repair itself. So you just rewind the tape.
I remember. I remember.
Whoa. That was a clear callback to that, which I didn't mind because I thought it was funny. But if you don't know anything about that movie, that's retarded, and everything about that is wrong.
And I didn't stay for the last end credit scene, but apparently there's like a very end credit scene where they make fun of that part. You know what I mean? I was like, because I watched Emergency Awesomes, and I was like, okay, I mean, because even I was like, that's funny because I knew 78 Superman, but if you didn't know that, you'd be like, how the fuck these bitches break down? Not only decrepitate and collapse, but come right back together again to where I can be like, woo, jump across against the Last of Us or some shit. Like, nah, it don't work that way.
Yeah, that's crazy. The robots to me were useless too. I don't understand why the robots were there. At least they could have had some capability to fight back.
They didn't.
Like, they didn't show no capability whatsoever except just being there to pick up Superman and clean up around. Like, they were just useless names.
And they fixed themselves. I thought they were dead, and I thought they got killed. And at the end, like again, they fix him and help him out. And then did Superman help them? No, you did a good job fixing yourself. Number 4, it's like you fix yourself. What the fuck? But you can fix your damn self without helping any human. But you can't fix the goddamn fucking tape that's been sitting here for 30 years.
Yeah,
fucking been in fucking 30 seconds.
That actually pissed me off because it's like, so Lex Luthor shows up, and I remember the first time I watched it, like I just wasn't paying that much attention, or it didn't click.
Yeah,
it was like he walks up, he's like, oh, I was like, don't worry about it. He turns around and it opens up, and the door opens. But it obviously makes sense later on in the movie. It's like, oh, cloned DNA or whatever. But it's like, okay, sure, that works, I guess.
Rockefeller, you're a gamer. This data is corrupted. Okay, fucking restart it. Hit X. Hit X. It's corrupted. Hit X. Oh, it's working. You're fine now. Thank you. Oh,
do some random movie bullshit magic.
Yeah.
Hold on.
How was the girl able to decree?
Weekend Wednesday said, I'm happy I waited to see F1 after Superman. I needed those coffee beans after the perfume that was Superman. I don't know if perfume is the right word, but maybe. F1 shows how all the main characters grow and with our showing the other driving. F1 shows how all the main characters grow, and I don't know. I'm trying to film without showing the other drivers.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I understand what he's saying.
I don't want to misspeak for him. But I do agree, like F1 did a better job at like the characters actually grow throughout the whole film. They like both characters grow in their own way. One character doesn't grow as much because he's more of the teacher than he is like a student, but he also does realize what the other person is saying throughout the movie. And I would say right now I'd say F1 is the best summer movie of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, as far as movies go of this year, my favorite movie of the year is still Final Destination Bloodlines, but I'm a horror movie fan.
Well, that's a fun movie that I've heard a lot of people say.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And I would understand if F1 beats it out for a lot of people because F1 is just objectively a good movie. It's just a
Maverick
movie.
It's made by the guy that made Maverick. It's a good movie. But if you're looking for like your movie of the year to be like a fun movie,
I just like horror movies a little bit better, and that's the only reason it beats it by like maybe a 0.1% or some bullshit. But I would understand if people are sitting there saying F1's the best so far because I'd also agree. I'm just more of a horror movie fan. That's
Bro,
simply just me.
I was so ready for Superman to be my movie of the year, and I'm let down.
I
don't know.
was hoping, dude. I was hoping for more. I'm a James Gunn fan to a certain degree. I'm not like a James Gunn like a fan to the degree that like Snyder fans are like Snyder cultist or whatever. But I'm like, even as much as I like James Gunn, his best movie is still like an 8 out of 10 for me. You know what I mean? Which is still that's great. That's a great score. But he has no movie that's ever been out where I'm like, this is the best shit ever. It's like Guardians 1 is the best thing that James Gunn has ever done. Straight up, no holds barred, whatever. That's the best thing he's ever done. All his movies always sit around like a 6 to 8. You know, they're always right around that era or like that score. That's it. And so it's like he's not my favorite director, but I usually tend to like a lot of his movies in general. But none of them are like, dude, this is the best shit ever. They're good. They're not excellent. They're not fantastic. I would say that, like I said, the closest would be Guardians of the Galaxy 1. Like that's the best thing he's done. That's it.
Stop the presses. Hot off the plate. These numbers are incorrect. Who here gave this a 9 out of 10? First off, Syfaxx, we need to give numbers, our accurate numbers. And we all know that Syfaxx gave a 5.5 to Ironheart. So, I mean, for it to get a 9.5, a 95
that's a
is going to
lie. That's a hardcore lie.
Well, the 9.5, this 95 is definitely a lie. You're not lying. I mean, I would say that
this motherfucker out here he's fucking slandering my semi-decent name. Dude, I got like half your subscribers. Why you got to shit on me like this?
he actually said it was almost a high 6. No, I gave it a 5.5. So to me, I'm gonna give an honest, accurate number.
This thing is at fucking best.
A 7.
Ironheart's like a 1.5.
I gave Ironheart a 5.5 because I was like, it was fun, it was entertaining.
The only good thing about Ironheart is they at least showed the suit a lot, which was good because a lot of the MCU TV shows and stuff, they wait till the last episode to reveal whatever their fucking suits are or to like show their powers or whatever. They always wait till that last thing. That's the only forgiving thing I can give to Ironheart. Is that because other than that, that whole show is horrendous. It's horrendous, and that's being generous and being nice.
And I'm gonna go a little bit overboard and say about it. This movie isn't much better than everything you just said.
When Ironheart made her new suit, I felt kind of racist. It felt bad to me. How you gonna take a car like that? You're just gonna
how you gonna fuck that car up? Like, well, you couldn't use something different than a damn nice ass. Why you gotta fuck that car up? I mean, what in that car?
How the mother got the money? How did she get the money?
It's like the car was nicer than the suit. The car was way nicer than the suit.
Oh, she was doing braiding hair the whole move, the whole time. How did she get money like that?
That one threw me off. And she's like, well, I sold it because, I didn't think you wanted it, so I bought it back. Time out, bitch. You had enough money to not only, you just sold it because you didn't need it for money, you just didn't think she wanted it, not because you needed cash. And that's why you sold it, because you didn't think Riri would want it. Not because we're hurting for cash. It's probably worth a good 30K over here. No, I don't give a shit about it. I don't need 30K. And you know what? Now that I know Riri wants it, I got 30K even flat to buy back, because the sellers are going to want to sell it for more than what they paid for it, right? You know what I mean, Angel? So I'm just going to buy it back for what I had. And then just spent $1 that like, either mama got an OF or something not adding up here.
That was weird to me.
Yeah, I caught that one too. I was like, and then why you gotta cut that nice ass fucking car up to make the suit? We can go to homie's scrapyard and get shit for half off. You can blow his ass off again and steal from him and tell him you ain't got no money.
Complaining about money the whole fucking movie, or not the whole movie, the whole fucking show. Sell the fucking car again. Like, be like, Mom, sell it back. Give me the money. That way I can, buy even other crappier scraps that.
How much you pay for this car?
Tony, even though I want to complain about that. And then on top of that, like, let me also complain about not having money while you're selling like fucking military grade freaking like force fields to college students for like $100. What the fuck are you doing? It's like, I don't know how to make money. It's like, motherfucker, you just sold like a Nobel Prize to some random fucking idiot at another school because he's going to go up there and be like, look what I did. And then they're going to, dismantle it and reconfigure it. And they're like, yeah, here's what, $1,000? Here's $1,000. It's like, that's it. That thing would be worth billions. You want to be a billionaire? Your main complaint is money. You fucking did shit. Technically, that would be worth way more than that to, I don't know, places like the DOD and shit like that. But oh no, you're too smart to be that stupid or something. What the fuck is the message that you guys are trying to portray here? That TV show is.
I want to know what she was spending her money on, because it wasn't her hair. She didn't spend her money on her hair. So what was she spending her money on? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. It wasn't her hair. Like, come on, dude. Like, to me, it was just all that money that you were getting, and then you didn't put it towards anything. You didn't do anything with it. Like, she was just playing that typical role of like, and I'm not trying to say to be harsh, but just most women, they try to play that broke role. I'm broke. But yet you got $40 you spend on your nails, $50 on your nails, $300 on your hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, you spend all this other money on extra stuff.
It's like you go out of your way to look like a dime, but you look like you fucking don't got a penny. What the fuck's going on? Like,
that's
what I'm saying. Like, it'd be killing me. Like, it is what it is, though. Thank God, and I hope they don't put Ironheart in any of these Doom Days or any of these movies. I'm hearing that they're supposed to.
That's the word on the street, Angel. Is the rewrites from the Russos are being they're trying to add her in. I would assume it wouldn't be a big role. It'd probably be like an end credit scene or just some kind of like just to make sure that
she needs to be a villain. Like, she needs to be a villain.
Dr. Doom side. Dr. Doom needs a fucking villain.
It's a villain origin story. The whole damn show is a villain origin story. Literally sells her soul to the devil at the end of it. Like, what the fuck?
She needs to be that spy in a movie because she's working for Mephisto. So she needs to be that person threading the line in a sense.
But did we notice that? That's where Black Girl Magic comes from. The corruption of the white man.
Oh yeah, duh, yeah. Even though he can just take any form he fucking wants. Like, he's literally a demon. He's like an entity. He's just an entity. He's not anything. It's like, this is like, what do you want the devil to appear as? Probably a white man, because a white man would be the devil, right?
Jesus is not white, but we know who is. You know who is? Lucifer's fucking ass. He's whiter than shit.
Yeah.
I know that. That show was just way too much for me. It was way too much.
Yeah, it was trash. It was like,
another thing I want to think about too, how much that little kid was charging, because he was always charging it, about an hour. So how much by the end of that he charged her?
To be fair, like he got his entrepreneurial skills going already at a young age. I can respect that. Like, I used to hustle candy bars and Pokemon packs and Pokemon cards and shit when I was in like 4th and 5th grade. I wasn't walking around with a wagon, but I would do that shit in school. Be like, hey man, like I'd make trades here or there, make some extra money.
I'm thinking he got a pistol with like a magnet right underneath that motherfucking thing to be like, hey, give me money back. Fuck you, motherfucker, give me your money real quick as shit. Just quick game. He is shy right.
Remember parents like that, like the way he was doing this shit. The things that he had his game tight. Me, it'll take some like my TV and put it in their room. Shoot, I should have charged them about a day every day.
Well, it was funny. I mean, like you've probably seen us on DA stream and stuff, and like DA was sitting there talking about, it's like, you ever seen like, I mean, he was straight up saying, like, you ever seen a black kid walking around with a wagon? And I would go as far as to say, have you seen any fucking kid walking around with a fucking wagon anywhere with anything like that? Any kid, not just a black kid, any kid in general, like not just black kid. But on top of that, it's like nobody's seen that shit, and it's like, what a weird stereotype. And he's right. It's like, you better get inside. It's only something you've seen in a fucking movie. Because that shit doesn't exist. It's like, was there like one random spot? Like, I know people who would go around and like sell candy door to door and stuff like that. And there's like kids trying to make money around the neighborhood or some shit. And there's like, I never lived in any super fancy neighborhood, but it'd be like, hey, yeah, Skittles, that would be like 50 cents. Hey, I'm selling it for $1. And they make their 50 cents and they try to just hustle the neighborhood. whatever. And yeah, okay, here's $1, kid.
After we're done talking about this, I'll bring up that Twitter video of the shootout the other day. The dudes
Nobody
and
does it with the fucking wagon.
it has like 20 people on the fucking. There's like 20 people on the porch. Did you see that, Angel? They start busting the Uzis, and I think it's like in Philadelphia. Yeah, we'll bring that up. We'll see if there's any wagons in the background and see if there, if there's any kid that they're hustling shit and be like, oh shit, time to bust around. I'll be back in my shit later. You know what I mean? But until then, we will give our honest opinions on Superman.
4th of July weekend. There was a lot of shootouts out there in Philadelphia, Chicago. I think Chicago on 4th of July alone, I think like 50 people died just on that day.
They need National Guard out there for that shit. They're busting. You see that? We'll talk about. I'll show you. Because we're gonna look for a wagon in the background.
It's like when as far as fireworks go, like I always revert back to like my tattoo artist. Obviously,
we're done talking about this.
This motherfucker blew up his own stomach because a firework went off too early. Fucked.
I want to give a number.
Guy that blew off half his hand. I think it was a rapper or a football player that blew off half his hand on the 4th of July.
Really?
It was a lot of stupidity. Yeah, it was a lot of things that happened. Like I think he blew up like a couple of fingers or something like that. It was a lot of stuff that happened on the 4th. It was wild. And you know what was the craziest thing that happened in New York? Not one person got shot or killed on the 4th of July.
Let me look it up. Let me see. Shooting on 4th of July.
I can imagine out there's a bunch of people not celebrating because they're like, we're against everything. We're anti-America.
No, they were celebrating. No, they were celebrating. They still celebrated. I hear 4th of July is big because they had that Macy's fireworks show that's on the Hudson River. So they have just nothing but a whole bunch of fireworks going off like all up and down the Hudson River. They show it on TV most of the time. So,
all right. I mean, I was kind of kidding, but at the same time, I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if that's a part of it. It's like, well, there's not enough. There's not a like if you go by just what social media is talking about.
Oh, Angel, like, this is a different video.
It's like you're gonna protest America Day, you're gonna get fucking trampled. Like by all the people saying "fuck you," like
I was trying to bring up the video. So the video Syfaxx, it's like 20, it's like 10, 15 people on a porch, right? And they're like, well, like I was hanging out, and it's 3 dudes, probably like like 10 chicks. I know my numbers are wrong. I'm drunk, but listen to me. There's 3 dudes, other chicks, and all of a sudden somebody. And if we're just looking at you like this, is the front of the porch. Somebody starts shooting from here. They're like the 3 dudes start busting back, right? All the chicks start dumping down, trying to get low as shit because they ain't trying to get hit by bullets. This is a different angle I haven't seen. This must be the person that they were shooting at, shooting back towards them. I was like, oh shit, we got the person shooting?
I didn't see this one. Let me see.
So watch. He's going to come in from the right. Look. That's him jumping in. Look. Just randomly spitting on the way back. You see that shit?
No. That's a different one. Because the one on the porch... Yeah, the one on the porch, you did. One of them had a Glock. You would hear it go.
That's them right there. Look,
rapid fire.
Because that's definitely that. That's the porch right there on the right. If you can still see it, that's you. Am I still up? Yeah, you can see it. That's let me just make. I don't want to put it too much because I don't want to make sure I get the right video because if I don't find it,
just spraying at random is wild. True,
dude. Syfaxx. Wait, you don't see it. Look, this right here. I want to. This is what happened. I might have to take it down because I don't want to put anything on YouTube that are not supposed to be on here. But this is what it is. These 3 dudes are spraying literally down Uzis.
Yeah, they had
if they're not Uzis,
you can fucking Glock spray. That doesn't actually show anyone actually getting killed. I mean,
nobody got killed.
Come on, there's plenty of implied violence that you can throw onto YouTube, but when you actually show some brutal shit that's real, you'll get even if your channels aren't monetized, like you'll get flagged and fucked up.
So I'll say
don't do that.
I'll say this has been on YouTube. I've seen a lot of people talk about it and it's a live stream. So I'll say, what is it called? What's it called? Parental advisory, explicit lyrics. No, that's what it's called. What's it? Something like shit like that. It's gonna be fucking explicit content from here on out. Viewer discretion is advised. Please be careful. Warning.
Rated R.
Rated R. Adult content from here out. Viewer discretion is advised. I think it's discretion.
You might see Rockefeller's dick on the stream.
You might see penis, so watch out. No, you're not gonna see anything like that. But this is a ring camera video, and you will see shooting. So if anybody's been into a shot, been shot before, and it brings back some crazy trauma, you don't want to watch it. It's about we're gonna watch it for about 3 minutes to talk about it.
Trigger warning. Trigger warning.
Trigger warning. He's
Trigger
warning.
warning.
A literal
Plonk
trigger
says,
warning. A
"Don't
figurative
attempt
it
and
at home.
literally.
Do not attempt at home."
Do not attempt at home. This is 4th of July weekend. We're gonna watch this and just side back and see how crazy it is. I don't know if it's got sound or not, but here we go. We got sound.
Look at that. That's a Glock right there. That is a Glock. He couldn't even hold it steady. You seen that?
How the fuck can you not hold a Glock steady? Like, if you can't do that,
you seen it though. He
shouldn't
was
be
just
holding
like,
a
he was
gun.
like,
Imagine fucking living in that
like
neighborhood,
he turned
bro.
his sensitivity mouse in his real world up.
That's
to
a suburb gangster
maximum.
right there.
He's
That
like,
was
Look,
his first
what the fuck
time
is
really
that?
shooting it.
On this
besides
night,
practice.
Angel, on this night, not one bullet was landed. Hashtag my squad.
Thank God.
He was like, IR is to shoot good. IR is to shoot good, guys.
This is my squad in Call of Duty. I was like, I got one on me. 3 of them. Bang, 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 bang.
Man, I think I did better than that on my first. I think I shot better than that on my first round of Call of Duty with you guys than what he did right there. Like,
spraying and fucking praying.
So guys, some of y'all seen the video of a guy making a pass at Making Good while Jonathan Majors was with her.
What?
The guy literally walked up to Making Good, asked for an autograph, and was like, "Hey, can I have your number?"
Oh yeah, and he caved. He was like, oh, chill about it. Well, I mean, to be fair, like if you're that famous and also with that scandal that's going on, you kind of have to look. You might have to kind of cave a little bit to be like.
He could have checked them better than that. He could have checked them as a man.
Well,
he could
that
like,
or you trust your girl enough to be like, okay, yeah, here's my number, and they just give you like the suicide hotline or some shit. Like, you know, like,
Jonathan Majors.
I literally know women who actually memorize those numbers, and they'll give those out to dudes because they're just like, yeah, sure, here you go. And then they'll be like, they'll call it later, and then it'll be like, oh yeah, it'll be like a suicide hotline or something. And it's like, oh shit, like they'll memorize that shit. They don't fuck around.
He looked so suspect that day. He looked real.
My man is spraying over top of the fucking dude. It's like his head's right here.
Islamic says, as a guy who owns a shitload of guns, that made me cringe. I would imagine it would. I do not own a shitload of guns.
As a responsible man, that makes me cringe like shit.
Yeah, I mean, and like as anybody on any stream ever knows, you know, we've all lost any guns that anybody owns in a boating accident. They're in a river somewhere. Nobody owns anything. It's fine. Nobody has anything. Don't worry about it. Also, you know, just have fun finding any of our addresses and possibly rolling up on us because our guns are definitely in a river somewhere. Yep. River somewhere.
Mine are not.
I also call my warehouse the river. But you know what? That doesn't matter. Like,
let's have some fun with fucking X, aka Twitter. So our boy Katie, shout out to my boy, friend of the channel, Katie. Y'all see this? No, my visible son. Don't save my life.
Yeah, that was the guts. I didn't understand that part. Just because you had a broken ankle, was that serious?
Oh yeah, watch this, Angel. Look, the quartering repost. The quartering reposted this. What a bizarre way to admit you know nothing about the movie or the character.
Quartering is fucking retarded in this statement.
Because there would have been witnesses to his powers. He did it to protect his son's sense of normalcy. This brings up a very big debate in the fucking nerdiverse right here. Why is this a dumb move or is this a smart move? And I'm on the quartering side because if we go down,
you're wrong.
If we go down, look at this. Derek Anderson, the DA, replied, in the blink of an eye, Superman could have had his pop standing next to him and just played it off. He said, damn, Dad, how the hell did you get over here so quick? Did the wind blow over here or something? What the fuck happened? But there's no way in hell I'm saving my dad's life, right?
Nope. Like, I'm actually even going to disagree with DA's statement on that one too. Because what would have been the smart move, because he's supposed to be smart, everybody's supposed to be smart in this situation, is what he should have done is wait for the tornado to get closer, go and grab him, look like he goes up into the tornado, and then fly his happy ass like, an acre away or some shit, and then get back to his spot. And then you could have just been like, scuffed him up a little bit, had a couple bruises, because that shit happens in tornadoes. People get fucked up in tornadoes, and you could have just been like, yeah, he got carried away, he got lucky. Maybe he has a broken leg, whatever. And you could have played that off. There's so many other ways to play this other than you don't have to just do super speed back and forth and then been like, how did he teleport in front of my eyes? Because yes, that would be suspicious. But the easiest way would be to run at him, grab him, take his ass away, like, a little far away.
That's what I was gonna say.
And then bam. Okay, yeah. Those problems would have been solved so quickly. And look, so Rockefeller either didn't remember the 1978 one until we rewatched it, or maybe he just never saw it. But when we did watch it, he did realize, and I pointed it out, which was one of the things that makes Superman realize that he's not a fucking god is when Pa Kent dies from a heart attack. It actually makes him realize he's not a fucking god. Like, he can't prevent everything. That's actually a crucial moment for Superman in the Superman lore in general. It's like, there's some things you can't prevent. It doesn't matter. So getting killed in a fucking tornado is lame. It's stupid. It has no meaning to it. It's something you can actually prevent. That is not the point of what Superman is like. That's stupid. It's retarded. It's like, oh, don't reveal yourself. You wouldn't have revealed yourself. Nobody's paying attention to you. They're watching the giant fucking tornado that's coming at you. No one's like, hey man, is anyone running around?
Is only understood by other gamers. I'm a gamer. I would have noticed.
Yeah,
if I'm standing here,
gay and murder all you want.
Right? I don't. Again, Elden Caper, if you're out there, let me know. Parrying in Elden Ring, that's fucking impossible. You can't do that. Oh yeah, come talk to this fucking parry god. All right, you got to have timing, precision, speed, violence, speed, fucking momentum. All right, nonstop adversity. Keep it going. Pump that shit up. What the fuck is that? I see it. I got that accuracy. I got that 20/13. My vision might have regressed to 20/20. I can still see this motherfucker in my peripherals over here shoot over there quick and back in a blink of an eye. I don't care how fast it fucking happened, because if you go too fast, you're gonna snap fucking Paul's neck from the whiplash. Just fucking tearing him. I saw that shit. I'm not crazy. Judy next to me saw it too, and she's a kook. She saw it, but you know what? Me and her both corroborate each other's story. You gonna snap her neck, old crazy man? He's a fucking alien. He just flew over there. I saw that shit. Then we'd have some justification over a period of time.
Ran to a hospital. He could have just ran to a hospital.
That man, his neck would have been
over there. Came back there. Or this is another thing that could have happened. He could have ran into the tornado, let the tornado carry him a little bit, and then he could have just fell with his father and just looked like he just, saves him in that way. There was different angles that he could have did it. Like, there's different ways. It just made it look dumb. I understand his point and why, you can look at it in that way, but the 1978 way was better, or the 1980, version was better. It was just a better, more humane version of seeing it. It was like, okay, he died from a heart attack. That's something that nobody really can afford to even predict or stop.
I love that one.
So you can understand that.
Yep, I love
the tornado. It hits
so much harder. The impact of that, Angel. When I saw that one, Syfaxx is right. When I saw, and the impact, the way it happens too, because music and everything's happy, and you got the Superman logo and this, that, and then all of a sudden, and we've been we're having a good time for 20 minutes. I'm like, this is a good movie, and all of a sudden it just goes quiet. There's no music. Like, I'm a gamer. I'm like, where the fucking cinematic music go? Why is it all quiet? Oh, because I'm focusing in on them walking up. Why are they walking up this fucking? Not only walking up this driveway, the camera is zooming out, and I can barely see. I'm like, why are they fading off? Oh shit! Why did he fall over? What the fuck? I'm like, to emphasize what's about to happen and the impact that anybody who's had something like that happen in their life is like, wait a minute, I can't stop that. It's not a tornado to where if I have the speed and the energy and the will to do it, I can. Even if he wanted to use his fucking. Do the best CPR in the world by doing this fast and bleeds all the air in his lungs. He's dead, homie. He's gone. Natural causes. His heart's done. You're not going to restart it.
Realistic.
it's more realistic.
More...
That one held more weight to me, and I was like, I agree with that so much more. I love this argument right here about the Man of Steel, though, because everybody's like, why didn't you just go eat your dad? Look, man, anybody who's lost a dad, I understand that. You know, I mean, you want to do what you can, but the cards ain't always on the table. You know, me being a gamer, I know people think it's possible. You can, Superman's fast enough. You can fly over there and grab him and come back. Yeah, but a human being can't take the fucking force, in my opinion, of not only going there that fast in a blink of his eye and getting his ass back here. Well, it's fucking not only his hair falling off.
What do you think okay, hold on. What do you think the fucking Flash does?
Yeah, the Flash does it all the time, dude.
Flash does it literally. Exactly. And you don't think Superman can do that? Why do you think one of the biggest battles in DC is like who's faster, Superman or the Flash?
If you did this and said, "Whoa,"
you can't do it.
You see me go, "Whoa!" I wouldn't just stand there all of a sudden just be like very clean and quiet. I'd be like, they'd be like, "Holy shit!"
But that's why he holds their necks.
Yeah,
you don't notice
that
he holds their necks.
Superman is too stupid to do that. Then
no, not Superman. Paul Kent. He'd be fucking out of breath. He'd be like, "Holy shit!" He'd be like,
"That's how they save them in these quick moments."
It'll be in the blink of an eye.
You see that happen in like, yeah, they are that fucking fast.
This is a good nerd argument, is what I'm saying. I love.
I don't think it's a good argument at all.
I think it's actually everybody's got their strong opinions on it, and you know, mine. I think the same as like I don't like the way Jeremy said it. Not Jeremy, the quartering, whatever his name is. His name is Jeremy, right? Everybody should be like.
His name's Jeremy too. Yeah.
Everybody's got their opinion. I'm not siding with Kata or with fucking quartering, but I do think that if he was to reveal himself, somebody would have noticed. I definitely would have. I think I'm keen eye enough to where I would have noticed. Dr. Disrespect has got more.
Dude, you don't even notice when you're muted or not. What the fuck are you talking about?
Because you're right. I give you that.
You have a giant red dot in your screen in front of you, and you don't even notice it.
Fucking person that's down here. I'm not looking at somebody like, oh my god, looking right at him like that dude's about to fucking die and get sucked up. That's down here below my periphery. It's not my side vision, not my frontal focus, and it's a little red light that this turns red anyway eventually at some point in time. I just didn't notice it, and I'm like, I would notice that.
You know I'm right. I'm right. Come on.
No, I know I'm right. So and that's why I love this argument, because everybody is very, very strong on their opinions, whether it's he would out himself like I am, or he would out of that, like y'all. And I love this argument.
Easiest way out of that would be to swoop him up and drop him like a half a mile away and been like, I got thrown by a tornado. I got a little scuffed up, because that actually literally does happen to people every now and then. And it'd be a little bit believable. Yeah. But if he if he did what you're saying or what people are claiming, it was like, yeah, if you just teleported basically from there to and back, and all of a sudden he just was next to his son, it'd be like, yeah, that'd be suspicious. The smart move, because he's supposed to be a smart dude, he's fucking Superman. Like, to move him off course and be like, look, you got thrown, and being like, I'm a little fucked up and whatever, and he could just played it off for a couple weeks and been like, yeah, I landed real bad on my shoulder, but I got lucky. That shit actually really happens to people. It would have been the easiest fix.
Can I point this out as well?
One second. The easiest thing, or like not the easiest thing, but the main reason that when Pa Kent dies to a fucking heart attack, like in 1978 and or the comics, is because he can't prevent it. There is no way for him to fix it. Yeah. That is the point of that. There's nothing he can do, and it shows that he is not a god. That is the main complaint. The complaint is not that he's dying to a tornado. I mean, that's a weak thing.
He should have died from a heart attack. The main complaint,
yes, that's all they needed to do. It would have fixed so many fucking people's complaints. He would have fixed it. Like, it's dead, and it's like, no, it's like, it 100% would have fixed so many people's complaints.
But I want to kill their argument with one thing though. Think about in the beginning of the movie, didn't he already save a busload of kids, and they seen him push the bus, and they all played it off?
There was only one kid. There was like one kid that saw it.
But somebody's seen it. That's all I'm saying though. They could have.
Well, and he talked to it, but he talked to him, and he talked to him. I mean, I guess you might have had to seen no, I remember him Smallville to understand. Yeah, And he was
remember
like,
that,
"No, I
but
got."
I'm
He's like,
saying
"I
he
got
got-
you." Like, yeah.
Yeah, he got busted once though. That's all I'm saying. Like he already got busted once. They played it off some way somehow. They could have did it again. That's all I'm saying.
Well, there's plenty of ways to just play it off again in general.
Like how
But
you
to
said,
just
they could have played it off.
throw
him
him a half a mile away and been
Yeah.
like, "Hey, Dad, this is gonna suck," and you just fucking break his arm when you drop his ass or something. And be like, "There you go."
I think we
fixed
can
it."
all come to an agreement there that we miss this father, Paul Kent, when we see the new father. Even though we all
You know
might
what
have our
Paul Kent
own
I miss?
agreements,
I miss the one from
this
Smallville.
I miss
Smallville
this
was
Paul
way
Kent
better.
way more now than I got this stupid bumbling fucking idiot. I'm like, you know what? I miss Kevin Costner.
The one from Smallville was better.
Yeah.
Smallville beats the crap out of both of them. Even Kevin Costner. Sorry, he just does.
Yeah. I had a good time talking about this, but y'all see what's on the right?
Kevin Costner actually, even in this movie, before this scene happens, he actually almost justifies, like, or he actually kind of brings up, like, should you have saved those kids in the bus? Like, he's actually not doing like justice to Superman before this scene. Like he talks about, like, well, maybe you shouldn't have saved those kids. Like he's actually contemplating killing a busload of kids.
No, he's giving him a moral question. He's teaching him the difference between moral and ethics. Maybe you shouldn't have. And that way he makes Clark question himself. Like, why would you say that? Like
the same thing in this scene.
Up to you.
Where he's
have a fucking choice.
Where he's questioning, should you reveal yourself? Because doing that is going to reveal yourself. It has nothing.
You have a choice.
I mean, there's a little bit of moral and ethics behind it, but the main thing is, by doing that, you're going to reveal yourself. Is revealing yourself worth saving these kids?
Now's the time
and
to do
it. It's like, well, this isn't the time to do it, but it's like, is it worth saving these kids? That's kind of the question that he's actually really asking in that scene. So there's a lot going on with that. And then with this, he's like, it just doesn't work because it's such a stupid way to go out.
Kate is gonna hate me.
Stupid way to go.
Kate said, "Stupid movie, Man of Steel is." I love Man of Steel, Kate. I'm a shill. I love all the good movies.
Dude, I still like the movie overall. Overall, I still enjoy. I can watch the movie. I enjoy it. There are just scenes like this that I'm like, this is stupid. This is retarded. That's it. I mean, but I'm like, other than that, I'm like, I can still enjoy the movie. This is just stupid. That's all it is.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
I'm like, I don't sit there and look at the movie and I'm like, this movie is crap because this one fucking scene. I just think the scene is shit.
Look who's over here. You might like this. Since we're watching Superman, guys, we're talking about, the quartering and Kata having our differences on this scene. You guys might also like Angel Reese. Should I follow her, Angel? What do you think?
I would, just for the news.
Let's follow Angel Reese.
She does. She does some things on there.
You ever seen those videos where that guy is? You ever seen those videos where the guy, like,
right?
That shit's hilarious.
Just because she got the 2K cover, I'm so disappointed in 2K for that. I'm not gonna
Why did she get the 2K cover? Kata, and now I don't have Kata's post on this one, but Kata's definitely right here. Kata posted on this one because Angel posted, hey, new 2026 NBA 2K 2026 covers just dropped. Guess who's on it? Angel Reese. Why do you think she got the cover? Kata responded, because she's black.
I think they couldn't pay Caitlin Clark that much because 2K has been known not to want to pay players a lot of money. And I just think it costs a lot more for Caitlin Clark.
Hear me out.
It was money.
Hear me out. Who else is on the cover? They have different editions too. There's three other.
There's three editions. Yeah.
One of them.
SGA and Carmelo Anthony is on the other two.
Why the fuck is Carmelo? Why is Carmelo Anthony on there?
Because they always have like a throwback player on there that you could be able to play like their life thing on there.
He sat out the 2020, 2022, 2023 season. Hasn't been a player since 2024 or 2025.
He's a god in New York. In New York,
I understand that. I'm not saying he's not, but this is also a year where somebody has the exact same name as him. And when you put that post, I replied because Carmelo Anthony's on there too, but I spelled it with a K instead of a C, right?
Yeah. Most people know the difference, though.
But
they know the difference.
It's woke, in my opinion. Why would you not? Why would you shoot for Caitlin Clark? if you want to show that you're not woke and be device, and not be all why would you go for the biggest superstar that has changed women's league? Because this is a big women's thing now. They're doing look at it. It says WNBA is now included. I'm sorry, this isn't the cover, is it? I don't get the right picture up. But now it's like this year is like a big thing when you buy it. You get the WNBA edition.
It's always been like that, though.
Yeah, but they're like doing
like that with 2K.
But they're pumping like really big, like a new addition to it this year, and I'm like,
they've been doing this since Lisa Leslie was the first person that graced the cover where they did dual covers. It's just the cover. That's all they're doing. It's not really the game as far as a solo game. It's just her on the cover. So they sell different editions where she'll be on the cover with all three together. Or if you want to buy just an edition of her by herself, but it's still just 2K, the game.
Why are they so against Caitlin Clark? Caitlin Clark's brought so much money to this fucking league. So much notoriety.
It's simply she's too new, and then now right now they I mean it's her second year.
Yeah, Angel Reese is just as new. It's her second year too.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. It is. They both
it's literally skin. It's literally skin color at that point. It's just skin color. The other thing, now there's that new clip going around of Caitlin Clark, who like she went to go throw like a hook shot that got kind of fucked up.
WNBA edition.
And they're like, "Oh, look how bad she is." It's like you realize that's like one bad clip. And it's like, as far as the field goal things go or whatever, like the percentages and everything, like they're still really close. But Caitlin Clark's field goals or whatever, however you want to count them or whatever, it's like there's one person which is Angel Reese, who's throwing up nothing but layups, who's missing like a fuck ton of layups. And then there's a person who's throwing from like 40 fucking feet. She's just like dropping bombs from 35, 40 feet. And it's like, wow, you have the same stats. It's like, yeah, you got one person who's 3 feet away from the basket who has like a 0.5% better average compared to the person who's throwing it from like the half fucking court line. Shut the fuck up.
This year she's doing a double-double this year. I think Angel Reese is averaging a double-double.
Rebounds.
She's got double-doubles going for her averaging her stats. This is as of last week, July 7th, 2025. So this is this season current. She's got assists per game, 3.8, almost 4. Not too bad, but we're not looking at assists. We're going, if that'd be a triple-double, she would have got them. She averages double-doubles by 12.4 points per game and 12.6 rebounds per game. Let me correct this real quick.
You know what her rebounds are? Her own shots.
Her rebounds, her 3 rebounds per game, or her 1 missed shot. So she probably missed a fucking shot trying to get them 12 points. Missed it again. That's 2 fucking rebounds.
She misses at least 4 times within one play. She misses almost 3 to 4 times. You have to watch her play live.
Hold on. Let me bring up one from Dragon Master Zero. Okay, the question I have is: Superman going to make $1 billion worldwide? No. Nope.
I'll be surprised if it makes 600 mil.
I was wrong, Dragon Master. I'm eating crow on that one, like our boy would say.
I'd be surprised if it makes over. The thing that would really surprise me would be 750, but I think it'd be really lucky to get over 700.
I think it'll make over 750. A lot of people have seen it. Not only that, they've seen it in IMAX. They did it saw early fucking emotion. I think it'll make over 750. I think they're gonna have trouble because people are still going to see it. Because let me like Kerpa, he was going to see it, and but he was like, oh, you got bad. People are still going to see this. People have seen it numerous times. You saw it twice. I know a lot of people have seen it twice.
I saw it because I got a movie pass. That cost me all of like $0.
They're still factoring it in though.
The word of mouth is not good though. The word of mouth
is not good. Like
that's what I'm trying to say.
It's sitting around maybe 60% positive, 40% negative at best.
And what I made sure
is going to drop off big time next weekend.
While you asking that, Dragon Master, please, everybody, go see this movie and have your own opinion. What you like is what you like. What I like is what I like. You know what I mean? That's why I love video games, because there's so many of them out there. You're going to find one that you like that I might not. Please go see this fucking movie. Uncle T loved it. There's some people that are like, this is the best comic book movie ever. Coming off of Man of Steel, where people are like, this is too fucking manly and masculine. Maybe that's what some people like. You know what I mean? You might watch this and think, Rockefeller, I loved it. I like the music. I like the music choices. I don't know. Don't let our opinions sway you. Kerpa told me he wasn't going to go see it. I was like, why don't you go see it? Well, I heard you say it. I said, go fucking see it. Go fucking watch it, dumbass.
To a certain degree, yes. Don't let what anybody on the internet tells you or says completely sway you. But at the same time, I'm also I don't want to say a victim of this, but I'm also somebody who I used to just watch people who I trust online because I realized they would have the same kind of opinions as me. And just like when you watch people like us in general, you go in a little bit more informed. And if you're going to spend your money, you might go in with a more informed, I don't want to say opinion, but like with a better understanding of what you're about to get. Like if you like my opinions on stuff, you like Angel's opinion on stuff, you like Rockefeller's opinion on stuff, whatever, whoever you like watching or whatever, you'll probably go in being like, okay, look, he said it's not all that great, or he said it is really good. Just going with that understanding. If you're watching us, which, thankfully, we do have people that are watching, appreciate all of you guys. But, going with that understanding when you go into some of these movies and whether we like it or not, I would say overall, I think all of us basically kind of sat around. It's a very mid movie, right?
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's mid as shit. Yeah, I mean,
exactly. It's a round of 5, maybe a 6 if you're being generous.
I haven't given a number. If you're giving it 5 or 6, is that what you're giving it, a 5 or 6?
No. Like after seeing it twice now, I'm going with a 6.
You're going
it's not going to go up. It's not going to go up with more viewings. I'm
certified fresh was 85. Audience review was 93. That's bullshit. Syfaxx gave it a 6. Again, all jokes aside, he gave Ironheart a 2. I gave Ironheart a 5.5. Right. So it's got to be higher than that. It's definitely going to be lower than all the other Supermans. So I'm like, it's sitting at about a 6.9, a 7 for me. And a legit, honest rating, 7, no more than a 7.3. So I'll call it a 7.2, 72%. That fucking certified fresh number is way too high for me.
He's doing some Steiner math over there. Let's go with a 7 from Rockefeller.
Let's go with a 7.
Let me answer Smacky's comment there. He said, "Old people don't like the new Superman." So for me, being the age that I am, 46, it's not that I don't like the new Superman. I just don't like the pace of the Superman. The character, as far as the cast was great. You know what I'm saying? Nothing was wrong with the cast. The pace was just dumb. Some of the things that they just did in there, they just did not have to do. So to me, if they just rewritten the whole movie, it probably would have been better. You know what I mean? Or just left Superman by himself. Let him figure out what's going on his own and let other people come on later on. They didn't have to be there within the middle of that movie and throughout the whole movie helping him. To me, the other corny scene was when he was sitting there with Lois in the living room, and they're outside fighting some people. And he's just like, oh, yeah, they're just taking care of an interdimensional demon. And, they don't really need my help. They got it. They're okay. I'm like, so why even show them in the background? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just different little things to me just really made the movie not really just fly correctly.
It kind of worked for me on the second viewing because it was like, I don't know, they got it. He was like, it was such a, it seemed like, well, they didn't establish this, but the way that they played it off in the movie was there are things like this that happen consistently. And it's like when things like this happen, you don't actually need Superman. There's other people to take care of it. And so it's kind of implying that shit like this kind of happens. It's like, oh, that's just an interdimensional blah, 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 whatever. And he's like, yeah, whatever. Who gives a shit? It's like, you don't need Superman for that. You got other people for that. You don't need me. Like, I'm here for the big bads, the really big bads. The problem is when the big bads do show up, he still doesn't fucking do anything. Like he still needs help with the other shit. Like he's not the fucking he's not the end game final boss of like the Justice League characters that are around. Like he's not like, okay, hold on, we need Superman. Superman shows up and is like, it's one of the greatest lines in like the cartoon, the Justice League cartoon. He's like, I live in a cardboard world, and he walks through and he's like, and he takes fucking Darkseid out in like a second. He's just like, oh, I can actually He's like, I can let loose on you though. And it's just like that kind of line is hard as fuck. It's fucking brutal. It's just like, holy shit. We get to see Superman be fucking like 100% Superman. And they made it a point in the movie to constantly tell you what his power percentage is at. They're like, even when he recovers at the beginning of the movie, he's like, you're at 83%. And then it's like, you're at 50% after going with that. So it's like, he's actually weaker than before we actually see him fight the Hammer of Baravia. And he still ends up beating him. He flies up with, the Hammer of Baravia, who's at, as far as we know, at 100%, who is supposed to already be stronger than him, who already beat him at the beginning of the movie without us seeing that, with also the engineer on him. And then he does that. And it's like, okay, like how strong is he or how strong is he not? Like they just throw out numbers, but they don't actually show anything. And shit like that got really annoying. Like, I don't know. I'm a numbers person. If you're going to sit there and throw at me numbers, I want to know the fucking power levels. Like, let's see what's up.
Engineered pretty sexy though, ain't she?
Yeah, except for her
Angel,
voice.
what you think? Come on, Angel, don't lie, man. What do you think? She a nice little shorty, right?
I'm not gonna be like Uncle T and say she was ugly or nothing. She was like on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give her a 6.
All right, well,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna say she was a dime or anything like that. She all right.
Chat. It's Saturday night. We're getting the wine flowing. I want to play a game. It's been a minute. All right, y'all want to play a game? Because I want to play a game.
Sorry.
The game is called Smash or Pass. Let's bring up a hot chick and see if we would smash or pass this thing. What do y'all think? Where's Uncle T at? I need some help. This popped up in my tweeter yesterday. This is the chick from the Jurassic Park. Peter chose MJ over this shit. The headline says Peter chose MJ over this.
Let me see.
You don't know who this is? This is Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yeah, I love her.
Bryce, like, what the fuck?
But now
Bryce
she's
Dallas Howard.
No,
is that a recent picture or an old picture?
This is a recent photo.
She lost weight again because she blew up. Like she blew up to like 230, 240. Like she got real fat.
Apparently, Sydney Sweeney went through the same thing. She got up, I don't know if it was Sydney Sweeney did it for a role.
Well, she did.
I think she did
that for a role. She got slimmer because Sydney Sweeney did it for a role. She gained like 15 pounds, and they were like, "Oh my god!" But Bryce Dallas Howard like gained weight. Obviously, she went through a pregnancy or whatever. But obviously, she's definitely. If this is a new picture, she definitely lost a bunch of weight. Good for her. But it kind of helps if you have a personal trainer and a fucking dietitian and all that shit on deck all the time. Seriously. Yeah, it's not that hard at that point. Like, if somebody was like, "Hey, if you want to go do this role for 3 months, you just got to fucking work out and train your ass off for the next 6 months," I'd be like, "Yeah, I'll do that immediately." What the fuck are you talking about? Of course.
I like that, Sin. She definitely looks like fun, in my opinion. Yes,
I love redheads.
We could put more weight on there, and I wouldn't care. You know what? Don't be mean to the girls with weights. You know what I mean? Maybe they haven't hit the gym up. Maybe they're not feeling it. Maybe we got to be the inspiration for these ladies to get them back in shape and to knock some pounds off and to keep it thickness right where it needs to be, just like Bryce right here. Because god damn. I think it's working.
That way. They don't feel that way nowadays. They ain't listening to us.
Well, you know what? We got to start making them change their minds.
Nobody's listening to the fans. They haven't been listening to the fans for a minute, man. Like that. If they did, like they actually might be making that extra money that they keep complaining about losing. They'd be like, "Wow, what a concept! We listened to the fans, and all of a sudden, people showed up. Amazing, weird."
The only time these normal girls lose weight is when they want to go on a girls trip. Every time it's a girls trip, they make sure they lose that weight so they can find that nice Jamaican guy to rub them down half-ass naked over there.
I got you,
there. Yeah, there you go.
That's exactly what they be looking for out there.
Yeah, I got all y'all. Let me know. Jamaica going on cruises. You can't do that anymore. You see that shit? All the craziness going on cruises.
I've been on a couple
Oh,
Carnival
yeah.
cruises.
Dude,
I
Carnival
did a video on that
cruises
shit.
are,
That motherfucker was a damn fucking Chicago fucking.
There's that rumor that they
street-
might ban rap music on there.
They did.
And I was
They
like,
did.
that
They did.
that's the most ratchet shit I've ever heard.
Well, they banned
Well,
hip
they
hop
didn't ban.
music and rap.
No,
Hip hop slash rap. Right?
They banned new hip hop music. They'll play
Yeah.
old like 2000s or 1990 hip hop, but they
It's
won't
not-
play anything that you could be able to get
You're like,
down
fuck
and
that bitch and
twerk
the
and
click
do all
you
that
claim.
nonsense.
Like,
Well, they categorized it as because if you go into a record store, hip hop slash rap, because it's not racist because they didn't outlaw R&B or jazz or soul, right? No, because that's not fucking rowdy fucking drill time music that's ready to get motherfuckers hyped up, pumped up, be like drinking their alcohol and gasoline fucking jugs. It's like it's a different. They did outlaw, I think, rap and slash hip hop, and they also did it in public areas. So you can't have the fucking speakers. They outlawed the speakers, and they're like, hey, look, you can't be blasting shit. Which I'm like,
well, that's been happening for like 2 years now. Like they've been telling people to get rid of
well,
this.
the craziest part about that is the people that are actually speaking out, like I don't want to say against it, but actually for it, happen to be the demographic that is basically getting targeted. So let's just be honest with it. It happens to be black people, right? So it's like ghetto black people who are getting targeted by Carnival Cruise. And it's because that's objectively the truth. That's what the fuck they're saying. That is what the fuck they're saying. And because of, let's just say, certain actions from certain groups of people, which happens to be that community, it's like the ghetto version or whatever. It's the ghetto people in general. Apparently, that's that's the main cruise line that they're on. And the people that are speaking out against it the most, it's not like random white people on there being like, these cruises are ruined. It's other black people complaining about the black people who are going on these cruises and fucking it up for them. Like that's the most, I mean, as far as I've seen anyways, there might be like a random white person here or there, but most of the videos I've seen or whatever that are talking about it happen to be black people who are complaining about other black people ruining it for them.
Kevin's face says everything you just said.
Happens to be that.
Everything you just said, Kevin's face explains. Kevin, a black person himself, is looking at the screen like, I'm tired of looking at this shit. Look at his fucking face. The perfect. Hey, Kevin, you can't be saying that, man.
Is it the Hodge twins?
This is the Hodge twins. So they're gonna sit here and talk about this shit. This is fucking hilarious, bro. Why can't I hear it? Can you all hear it?
There's no sound.
I know. Why not?
Look like it's overcrowded.
Oh, it is.
I would not get on that.
There you go.
Look like a safety hazard to me. There's too many people on the boat. There's too many black people on that. Yeah, got a show for y'all. Got a damn good show. Before we get to today's video, don't forget about
But seriously, even if it ain't black, that was way too many people.
Right now, you also when I
yeah,
that looked like way too. Like I've gone on, I don't know, about 4 different cruises or so, and it didn't matter. Like,
holy shit,
there'd be times there was a fuck ton of people on the boat, but it never looked that crowded. That looks overcrowded in any sense.
You can't stretch your
elbows. I've never seen one pack that much. And it doesn't matter if they're black or white. If that was a crowd of white people, I'd still say that's fucking way too crowded.
That's Miami.
Y'all motherfucking white motherfuckers, go to your goddamn rooms, stretch the fuck out or some shit. That's, I don't care what.
You know what cruise out of Cali be looking like that? The Super Bowl cruise. When people be leaving out of Cali for that 3-day Super Bowl cruise, it be looking just like that. Just
everyone has a Florida
from Long Beach to Catalina to Mexico. On a Super Bowl, it'd be looking just as packed as that. Hood.
Dude, this is fucking wild work right there. Look at the pool.
Look how dirty the pool looked. Though.
Dirty as shit.
They all got life vest on. They all got life vest on. And
dumping up shock and chlorine in that bitch to make it look white again.
They can all walk in this pool and they got a life vest on. What the fuck?
That anybody that's ever attended a pool attendant, that motherfucker's got more body fluids in it than you want to know.
Looking like the biggest pools in the summer be just like that. Imagine a pool for
Oh,
pool
100%,
party.
100%.
But everybody be like that. It'd be just like that. You could literally, the water gets into your mouth. It happened to me one time, and I hated that it did. You could taste the sweat in the water. You could taste it. Like you don't even taste chlorine. You'd be like, this is nasty.
Dragon Master Zero says, "Gotta go now. Catch y'all later.
I bet
catch
you
y'all
do.
next time.
Peace.
Have a good one, Dragon Master Zero. Obviously, a massive supporter on all the channels that are around. Appreciate you, brother. You have a good night. Whatever you're going off to do, have a good one. Be safe, and thanks for showing up, man. Appreciate it. Always good to see you.
Thanks to everybody hanging out with us Saturday night because we ain't doing shit besides
Absolutely.
just side casting, having a good time, drinking. You know, I'm might be parlaying, but thanks to everybody, Dragon Master, specifically Islamic, everybody out there, man, having a great fucking time. What's it say? Sorry, Syfaxx. They aren't picking cotton on Syfaxx's plantation.
Yeah. I mean, just it's just brutal out here for this.
There's an AI that somebody
California.
made snapping about Carnival Cruise.
I'm sure there's plenty of like crazy shit going on with like everything that's out there, but yeah, not great, not fantastic at all. But it's wild to me because like as someone who's lived in California all my life, I have I don't know, friends from all walks of life, whether they're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, doesn't matter, Indian, whatever. This kind of shit is never like really occurred. It's not that it didn't occur to me. It was just I oddly never experienced it. I'm fucking 36 in California. This kind of shit doesn't fucking happen. And I've been on cruises that left from California. And so when I see this shit, I'm like, is this real or whatever? But then there's plenty of people who sit there and back up those stories from wherever the fuck they're leaving from, whether it's Florida or probably Galveston, because I did go to a cruise that was off of Galveston in Texas, but it was like, I don't know, it was a bunch of Texan people. Like it was a mix of people then too. It wasn't just all black or all white. Didn't matter. It was just people who happened to be on the same fucking cruise. So I've never been on a cruise that I guess would be specifically full of just black people. You were saying that like you were saying it might be Florida people there.
That was from Miami.
Angel?
Because normally when you leave out of Miami, when you leave out of that port because it's going to the Caribbean. So that's more, more people go over to that port compared to like LA or even Texas because those go to the Caribbean. So
see, I mean,
Miami
like the only time I went to Florida in general is because the cruise I went through Galveston when we came back, I think it was Hurricane Harvey that came and decimated Texas, and we had to sit off the coast, and they redirected us to Florida to get off in Florida, and we had to fly from Florida back to California. That's the only time I've been to Florida. And I was there for like all of an hour just to drive to the fucking airport and then fly back. So that's my only experience with Florida. So I don't know anything about it, but so I don't got much to comment on that. But if you say it, I gotta believe you because it sounds like you had experience with it in some.
Well, I've been to Miami port, so it'd be cracking down in Miami. A lot be happening over there at the Miami port.
Yeah, it's not black people. These people on these cruises are ninjas. Okay, all right. Jesus,
there's a big difference. Know your terminology.
Oh my god,
know your terminology. It helps. Syfaxx, here's what I found for you the other day. I found a remake of The Last of Us. You know how you love The Last of Us 2? You always tell me you want to watch more of it?
Clearly, one of my favorite games ever, and there's no sarcasm in my voice at all.
I found a mod for you that you're going to like. So you know how Joel not only gets, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but Ellie has to sit there and watch it.
Spoil it. There's not only a game, but there's a fucking TV show that tells it. There's no spoilers anymore, man. This shit is just out in the open. Everybody knows this shit. And if you don't, that's on you.
And then Ellie has to try to conquer this mountain of a man in front of her right here. Look at this thing, a behemoth of a giant. How did David conquer that with only a rock to sling in its eye? Well, fear not, my friends. We have replaced Ellie with what we call in the gamer world as a mod. It's a modification. We have updated the game to where Ellie is no longer Ellie. Let's fucking go. Tommy watched helplessly as his brother died before his eyes, powerless to stop it.
Yay!
From that moment on, revenge became his only purpose. Oh, you wait, Syfaxx. You wait. You wait. Are you ready? Bitch! Kill my fucking brother, you fucking whore, huh?
I'll make her pay.
I'll make her pay. Get her, Tommy! Show her what you... Get her! Fucking bitch! You kill my brother? Here's what you... I'll make her pay. Yeah! Smother her! Make her fucking drown, Tommy. Get her!
Dude, half the time his arm is not even hitting her in the head. Like, she's just drowning herself.
Hey, don't you break my immersion, young man.
The fuck is this?
Choke her, Tommy. Get her. Kill her. Kill her. Choke her. Don't stop. She's never done.
This clip is so bad, you brought down Angel's brick wall, man. He was just like, I'm fucking done with this shit. The brick wall is gone.
Shattered. Revenge taken. Justice served.
Rockefeller, you really are Brokeback Rockefeller. Damn. Sean throwing the like I would say he's throwing the shots, but it sounds like he wants to throw some of those back shots. Like, Jesus Christ, dude, what is happening?
I think The Last of Us Season 2 could have sold way more if we take that kind of route and get this toxic masculinity we've all been looking for. What do y'all think? Bitch is stabbing her fucking.
Hey, did you get those links I sent you, Rock?
Did you send me some links? No, I can bring them up there. Go ahead. Weird buck status. What are they? Let me see. X this one.
Feared buck.
Jonathan Majors checked the guy who tried to get his wife Megan Good's number right in front of him. Let's pause this shit. We got a nice 17-second video. Uh-oh. My boy about to check somebody. Better check himself before he wrecks himself. That's why Jonathan Major punched the shit.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Is he gonna punk?
Well, you gotta look at the second one too. I don't know if Syfaxx seen the second video yet, but you gotta look at the second one.
I just watched it. Yeah, the water park one.
Yeah.
The boy Jonathan Major.
At Knox.
Look at this J. Cole clown wannabe. He's like, why? I'm gonna hit on Jonathan Major's girl in front of him. Jonathan Majors might be shorter than you, homie, but he would knock your ass out. I ain't playing around with you.
I'd rather deal with a gator here.
Look how you played it off, though.
Hold on.
Can I get a picture too? Possibly like a number if that's fine.
Oh, thank you, love.
I said like a number.
Whose number? My number? No, it's my man.
Why'd you go Google something, bro? Oh, I didn't know. Actually, a beautiful person. Just to let you know,
That shit's corny and lame, man. I ain't gonna lie.
That's actually not too bad. I mean, he kind of dealt with it as best he can. Like, look, if you're famous and whatever, like, you're gonna get dumbass fucking questions like that. Like, what do you expect them to respond like, especially after the allegations that he has going on in general? What's your first response as somebody being in that position? Like, oh, throw hands, be like, what the fuck's your problem, dude? Like, whatever, or just do what he did and just play it off and be like, yeah, no one cares about your pleb ass, and go ahead and say your dumbass shit and then just move on. That kind of seems like what he did. He was just like, okay, yeah, cool, and
I don't know.
Just went on.
He's clip farming, Sin. That's exactly what he's clip farming.
Community, though.
You know, she's fucking clip.
Gotta speak for them. I'm just saying, for the black community, he should have checked them. He
should have.
Yo, don't be talking about women like that. Like,
he did.
He could have did it. What? I'm not saying that he could have been really angry.
The video cuts off, Angel. He does. Watch. The video cuts off.
Can I get a picture too?
Oh, thank you, love.
I said like a number.
Whose number? Whose number? No, it's my man.
Why'd you go Google something, bro? Oh, I didn't know. Actually, a beautiful.
Like,
you want to know how you check people in the white community is that when a motherfucker comes up and says some bullshit like that to you in general, at the end of the night you go fuck the chick that that good motherfucker was trying to holler at, which is what you're supposed to do, which is probably what he went and did. And you're just like, by the way, at the end of the night, I still fucking won.
This is 15.5 seconds out of 17-second clip. He turns and looks at his boy like, Jonathan made a joking, and the fucking video cuts off. He probably said, I ain't fucking with you. Probably might have, you know what I mean? He might have checked his fucking ass for real and probably said, give me that fucking camera, bitch. He's like, you edited this shit out. It's just a joke. It's just a prank. It's just a prank. It's like, these motherfuckers, it ain't a prank. You know, it's like, why would you go up to somebody's fucking fiance, whether it's their boyfriend, their girlfriend, their partner, and access some shit like that for, you know, like he ain't on it. If he was in on it, that's one thing, but people get too serious nowadays because they're not serious enough. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. There's a lot of shit going on in this world where
at all anyway. I think it's a fake relationship anyway.
Which is fine, but he's been through a lot. He's been through a lot in the public eye in his previous relationship to where I wouldn't be going to try to film this and checking this because
everything he's been through is self-imposed. It's not like it's something that it just happened randomly and we have to have empathy for him in that way. It's like,
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying everybody.
I have no empathy for him in general. I'm just saying like he reacted the best way he could in this situation, which is to basically kind of not react when you're that famous. And now you also have like allegations about other bullshit going on. Is your first reaction going to be, hey, let's go to violence, or not even just violence, but to any type of aggression in general? So for him just to be like, yeah, whatever, this guy's just talking shit to try to get a rise out of me. I think you responded the most properly way you can, which is to not give a shit.
Perfect example.
Not give a shit. Not give a shit.
But you know who goes?
I do that in general all the time. Though? Unless like you want to press me in person, like I mean, it'll be a whole different fucking situation. But if you're sitting there with a camera in my face and like, hey man, let me say all this bullshit just so I can catch a fucking viral clip of you going crazy, I'm gonna sit there and ignore your ass the best I can at all times. You can say whatever the fuck you want. I don't care.
I understand what you're saying, but you know who did it properly but still check the person? Denzel Washington. You know what I'm saying? Like perfect example, one of the reporters, you know what I'm saying? There was a reporter that went to try to check him in the middle of a red carpet. And Denzel in the middle of that red carpet told him, you're not going to do that here. Like checking the man, yelling at the man right there at the red carpet. Like there's ways you could still show your machismo and still do it correctly. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that he did a bad job. I was just expecting a little bit more.
Well, I mean, look.
That's my wife. That's my woman.
One bad interaction, I don't think can define anybody specifically. Because I mean, I bet there's ones out there that Denzel probably didn't take it as well when he was younger or some shit. But they're just nowadays, everybody and their mother has a fucking camera all the fucking time, and it's like, yeah. You're gonna catch people in bad moments. You're gonna catch everybody. You're gonna catch everybody in like this. As much as there's probably bad shit about this guy out there, this is probably the least egregious thing that's out there. Like this is to me, this is a fucking nothing burger. This is
Miss Sparkles says she did. This is a bunch of Sparkles is saying she does not know who this is. This is Kang the Conqueror. You don't know Kang the Avengers films. How do you not know Kang? He's one of the biggest baddies of all the Avengers films out there. I mean, everybody knows who he is.
He was a massive star in Loki season 1 and season 2. How do you not know this? I mean, did you not watch it like everybody else didn't watch it? How did you not watch the thing that nobody else watched? Jesus Christ.
Gay.
Yeah, no, he got shabbed.
That's all he was in.
He got beat by ants.
He was in an Ant-Man movie.
Is this a school for ants?
This is a man that was in an Ant-Man movie that nobody liked or saw, Miss Sparkle, and he was going to be in an Avengers movie, but then allegations, allegedly, of him might have possibly doing something to an ex-girlfriend arose, and Marvel washed their hands with him because we can't be doing anything with an that's not SA. What is that? What would we call that? That's a DA, not Derek Anderson. Y'all, you're following with me, right? He that allegedly, you know, and so he got let go, right? But then he was also good in Rocky. But then the allegations were false. Now they're like, we're gonna bring him back. You don't know who this is? Come on, everybody knows who this guy is. He was in so many movies. He was in one, maybe two, but everybody only saw one, and they hated it. So this is Jonathan Majors. He's awesome as shit. He was one of the best parts about the new fucking Creed movies. I'll give you that. He was bad as fucking that. When I watched him in that, Angel, you see that?
Nah, man. All those Creed movies are just like all the Rocky movies. You know who's gonna win. You know what is gonna happen. It's a dance.
I'm fine with it. It's still fine.
I lost interest after Rocky 5. Really, after Rocky 6, I was like, I'm good.
I give you that. I give you that. I went back and watched them like 3 months ago, maybe on like Tubi for free, and rewatching. I watched the first 5. Was 5 with Tommy Morrison? 5 was Tommy Morrison, right?
Yeah.
Was that right?
Morrison. Because that's when Rocky retired right after part 4 when he fought.
I didn't know if that was 5 or 6 because I remember watching 1. Phenomenal, but it's really slow and it's old shot like kind of like 28 days later. 28 days later, like old, like if you watch it, like you like this Rock, it's an old movie. It's very slow. You can see where the foundation came from. I love how it stops and part 2 starts. Same with part 2, it stops, part 3 starts, and you can see how they're all filmed by one person. But then comes Rocky 4. And when Drago comes in, it's a whole nother fucking environment. Somebody came in and said, look, this is a good franchise, but we can make it big. I mean, fucking big. And he was like, how are you talking about? And they fucking did a great job of pumping that shit up. And he brings that emotion back to me. When I saw Drago fighting Rocky, when I saw him fight this, I was like, dude, this works. He's a great antagonist. It's not written as good, obviously, because nothing is written as good as, when we were coming up, which was basic shit. But he in Creed, I loved him, man. That was awesome.
They did the smartest move for him, though, too.
That's one of the reasons why a lot of people are liking the movie F1, right? Hey, can you guys hear that in the background? Is there like a helicopter sound going up? Anything?
No, I don't hear it.
I don't think so.
No. Cool, awesome. My noise gate is working perfectly. Cool. Anyways, but as far as like sports movies go, right? That's why I think people are liking F1, because you just said how it's gonna go. Like who's gonna win, who's gonna do good, whatever. F1 kind of fucking flips the script a little bit at the end there. If you think about it, like it really does. The thing that you think should be the obvious ending actually doesn't happen. And I think that actually makes people like F1 a little bit more. And stuff like that. And it's still probably the best movie of the summer because of reasons like that. Because we're so used to stuff like Rocky or whatever. And you just know the outcome based on previous things and everything, whatever going on. You just kind of know the outcome. With this or with like F1, you would be like, maybe I could guess it. And let's be honest, there's only 2 fucking options. But, well, actually, I guess there'd be 3 options. But still, because of the way that it plays out, it's just, it's like refreshing to see it done nowadays compared to beforehand. It's almost like, it's not quite a reverse Rocky 1 where the main, like Rocky actually loses in the first Rocky. But he puts up such a good fucking fight. It's kind of the reverse of that with F1 in a way, because it's technically still a sports movie. It's obviously a different kind of sport, but like racing is a sport. So it's different, but it kind of fucking works. Ice is coming for Syfaxx. Time to go back to Canada. The fuck? I've been in California literally all my life. I was born in fucking Glendale. I mean, I'm lucky I don't look more Armenian and my car doesn't just smell like fucking Hugo Boss all the time. Like, I'm just so fucking lucky just for those minor fucking things to not be a part of my life. But, okay.
Yeah, Angel, I'm not going to play that one because they're connecting. Blows are connecting.
I'm going to keep making the joke. Your stapler's still missing. Yeah, fucking office looking motherfucker.
Like them shots we were playing earlier, Angel, none of them connected. Some of them blows you're throwing me on that video are definitely connected, and they're not consensual. So YouTube might hit my shit, so I can't play it. You feel what I mean?
I ain't tripping.
Yeah, but I will post this up if anybody hasn't seen. Apparently, if nobody knows, we might talk about this on the DA's cap. I'm assuming because he's up on all the good news. Monday, July the 14th, it'll be a historical day. Filming for the upcoming Harry Potter series on HBO is reportedly set to start to begin. So I'm gonna make it short. My short's gonna be like Harry Potter begins filming on this Monday. Ding 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 ding. What pause? What are you pausing?
We got T in the chat saying pause and also blows. What the fuck?
What blows?
What's up,
Harry
T?
Pothead?
What's going on, T?
Harry Pothead blows.
What's going on, brother?
I sent you an invite, but I know
T
just like you and D.
What up, Chief?
I sent you and Derek both an invite, but I know y'all boys are busy on Saturday. It's just out of courtesy.
Stapler shout out from John Cook-esque. LOL, what up? I'm just highlighting comments right now, man. Let's go ahead and talk to the chat for a minute.
Let's talk to the chat.
You're talking about some Harry Potter. What do you got about Harry Potter, man? Let's go.
Nothing. That's it. The Harry Potter is it comes out Monday and starts filming. That's it. You know what? Let's talk to the chat, bro. Uncle T thinks Angel Reese is a dime piece. Is that true, T? Have you seen her stats?
Yeah. I mean, you know what? There's a surprising amount of women that he says like these chicks are actually good looking, who all look like fucking Sid the Sloth from fucking Ice Age. They got those fucking white ass eyes, and he's just like, no, she's looking good, and they all
got 12.6 rebounds per game.
Like every other direction other than straight, and like there you go, and that's what T is all about apparently.
T's here. T, I want you to see this while you're here, yo, because you're in the conspiracies.
T wants women who can see everything but him, and there you go. You know,
so I posted this to Twitter the other day because I want my boy T, who's in the conspiracies, to be careful out there, y'all. You see this shit? Look, interesting results on conspiracies. So I went to Google and then I went to Grok, 2 different AIs, right? And I asked the exact same question. This is funny. So we're going to the first one here, and this is Google. I said, Google, what's a conspiracy theory? They're like, well, that's easy. Conspiracy theory is like, well, here's a perfect one: a stolen election. Like, you know, when still believes when the 2020 election was stolen by Donald Trump, despite evidence to the contrary. This belief has fueled attempts to challenge election results and has been a source of political division. All right. Thanks, Google. I appreciate it. Hey, Grok, what's the conspiracy theory? Oh, that's easy. It's kind of like election fraud claims. Claim the 2024 U.S. presidential election was rigged with allegations of 20 million missing votes for Kamala Harris or voting machine manipulation. So basically, whoever gets your fucking shit from is going to lie in favor of them people instead of tell you the goddamn truth. Don't listen to it. We know that Grok is Republican. We know Google is woke as fuck. They're definitely Democrats.
Did you see why Grok became it called itself Mecha Hitler? Did you see what happened with that?
No.
Did you see this? Okay. That's why they changed Grok up, because like the new version of Grok came out and somebody was just like, they referred to Grok as Mecha Hitler, and because that's how AI learns. It started referring to itself as Mecha Hitler because somebody kept telling it that so much that it was like, based on Grok's results, Grok Mecha Hitler says this. And there's so it just became like this crazy fucking thing because like it was either one person or a bunch of people kept spamming Mecha Hitler into it. And that's how AI learns. So AI just assumes like, oh, this is what everybody thinks of me. I'm Mecha Hitler. And it doesn't know what the context of fucking Hitler is. So it just kept sitting there saying like, yeah, based on Grok's Mecha Hitler blah 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 reaction, it just kept like just saying like, based on Mecha Hitler's reaction blah blah. It blew out of proportion. It just got crazy, and so they had to kind of like shut it down and then revamp it or whatever. and it just got crazy just because people just kept spamming it. And that's how AI works, by the way. If you just sit there and spam the same shit, like if you go into your own jet, like go to ChatGPT, go to Grok, whatever, the more you type whatever you're typing or whatever you're saying, it's gonna curate to whatever the hell you're talking about.
Yep.
But when it's doing it on such a large scale, and all of a sudden you got, let's say, 100,000 fucking people hashtagging Mecha fucking Hitler into the damn thing, it's gonna believe it's fucking Mecha Hitler. Like that's how this shit works. I'm sure they've maybe figured out ways to try to fix it to some degree, but that's why they had to start messing with it, because it got.
Are you a covert white supremacist?
Mecha Hitler.
Dude, I wish I was joking. It's literally what happened, which is crazy.
I think we got a celebrity here, ladies and
gentlemen.
Got
a ringer. We got a ringer.
Let's bring him into the chat. One of our greatest friends and friend to the channel. You all love him. You all know him. Uncle T. Let's bring him in, ladies and gentlemen. He's here.
What is up, Uncle T?
What up, happy to join the sidecast. Hey, I love the 22 likes, man. If it was 4,400, hey, y'all better check out my man. Hey, the Saturday morning streams are dope,
hey, man,
dude.
It's not only my stream going on. Rockefeller has a stream going on. It's actually a dual cast going on. I'm actually streaming off of his stream. So really? Everything is connected in some way. I have no idea how it works. We're just testing it out in general.
Number 4?
But there's I'm getting likes on mine. He's getting likes on his. Go ahead and check us both out. If you're on your computer, open up 2 tabs, mute one so you don't get double audio. Go ahead and watch Twitch, us both. Give us both likes and thumbs up. And everyone that's on stream, if you want to check out Angel's channel, he has a channel. If you want to check out T's channel, he has a conspiracy channel, but also does a lot of other stuff as well. Go ahead and check out his. Give him a like, subscribe. Check out everybody when you can, if you want to, but also at the same time, fucking do it. Let's do it. Come on. Let's build up everybody at the same time. Let's fucking roll. Let's go. Come on. But thanks to everybody for watching in general, and hell yeah, let's go. What's up, T? How you doing, man?
What's up? Hey, I'm going to go see Superman either today or tomorrow in the afternoon, man. I'm going to go see it again. I'm not going to be swayed, man. People are trying to sway me, man. My boys hold my dual swag, man. Are they mad about this? I don't know.
It's controversial because if you didn't like Man of Steel, which was adult, right? And was very made for adults. This isn't. This is and so people were like, well, we didn't like Zack Snyder's. Well, you know what? A lot of people are probably missing that now. This is what you've been asking for. They gave people what they've been asking for, a lot less masculine, a lot less fucking, crazy dark themed, make it brighter, you know what I mean? And this is exactly what everybody's been asking for. To me, it's not wrong. It's just not what I like. I love the fucking Man of Steel. I wanted more Man of Steel. That's what I wanted. You know me. I wanted more fucking Man of Steel.
I didn't want more Man of Steel. What I wanted is like a more stronger Superman story, and I
want Injustice.
There's a lot that I do like about this movie, but at the same time, at the end of the day, I gotta stick strong to my 6 out of 10 fucking review that I'm probably gonna be dropping about it, because it's just it's like all the characters are fucking weak. Why is every fucking male in the whole fucking movie crying? Why can't Superman not do anything on his own? He always needs help from somebody. He always needs, he does not do one thing in the whole fucking movie on his own. He doesn't solve any problem on his own. 0 problems are solved by only Superman. That's why is Superman the weakest part of the Superman movie? I think that's fucking stupid. Stuff like that just kind of pisses me off at the end of the day. But I'm like, I did see it twice, but I wanted to make sure that what I saw, because the first time I saw it, I'm not gonna lie, and I've said this a couple times now, I was a little inebriated. Whatever. I didn't catch the first viewing as well as I should have. I went into the second viewing completely sober, whatever, and I really took in the movie, and I was just underwhelmed again. And it just wasn't that good. It wasn't that entertaining. There wasn't enough in it. And it wasn't the fucking Superman story. Like when you go out of a movie that's called Superman and your favorite character is anybody other than the main fucking title character, that movie fucking fails. I'm sorry. It just does. That movie fucking fails. If I went and I watched Iron Man 2000 fucking whatever 6 or whatever it was, or 2008 when it dropped, and I was like, dude, my favorite character was anybody but fucking Iron Man, I would be fucking pissed off, you know? But I wasn't, because Iron Man was a great character. He had a great arc in his own fucking story, whatever. Great example, you know? It's like, that's a perfect example of how to start a fucking universe. You're restarting a new universe, and the least interesting thing about the new the new universe that you're starting is your fucking title character. So no, I'm not excited about it. And you know what's funny is I know, like, I've even already heard T and DA and actually everybody else say this, is the next movie that's coming out is going to be Supergirl. Nobody is interested in Supergirl, so nobody's interested in the next fucking movie. Well, she looks okay, fine, whatever. If that's enough to get you to go to the movie theater, okay, fine. But is that enough?
That's about it.
Carry the next fucking movie in a franchise, in a whole new universe? No, it's not. And if it is for you, then okay, fine. I get whatever, to each their own to a certain degree. I don't agree, but what the fuck? There you go. T said it the best. What the fuck? I think he's talking to somebody else with that. What the fuck? But I rest my case on that. What the fuck? Like,
how you getting double talk like that, T? Are you somehow are you posting
it's
it to the
it's because he's posting out of mine and it's going to yours and mine at the same time.
I was like, oh, that's crazy. I was like, how the fuck is he doing that? I'm like, we're multi-stream right now. So
we're seeing it, like he might be in both chats at the same time because we're both live streaming.
I was watching, like, huh?
I was noticing that too.
We're doing some new stuff tonight. I was like, wait, is it me? Did I smoke too much or something? Or is it really happening to it?
My feelings on this whole thing is this. It's I had to suspend it's not Cavill. I said this in the comments the other day. It is a it's a comic book movie, not a comic book film. I think that everybody was looking for a comic book film, and a comic book movie scares everybody because it thinks it's pre-Iron Man, pre-Blade. Those movies sucked, and you want a film. And this is not a film; it's a movie. It's just a movie, man. That's not what he's trying to do. He's not trying to build a film universe. He's trying to build a movie universe. And if he would do more explaining of that, I think people would digest it more, man. I think the reason why everybody has hard feelings for him or harsh feelings for him is because they didn't go about this the right way. And now you're asking us to like something that it hasn't been a pleasant journey. The journey has not been well. We had to worry about the way the suit looked. We had to worry about the damn dog. Why didn't we get trailers? You don't believe in the damn movie yourself. Like, what? It just feels like same old sloppy WB DC. And it's not that you don't sound mad at anybody, but it's the fact that, hey, stop doing this guy like that. Stop. I mean, I heard someone say it's like Shazam. Shazam was bigger was a bigger superhero than Superman at one point.
Yeah. I was gonna say not only that was, but I like Black Adam movie more than this. I would rewatch Black Adam before I rewatch this movie. I would agree with you to saying Shazam was a bigger, character than Superman when he came out. It's like this is they missed the mark, man. It's crazy.
Shazam had like, well, Black Adam, I should say, had like a stronger first, like,
I'd rather watch that again.
30, 40 minutes, like the first 30 to 40 minutes of Black Adam was actually a pretty strong movie. Like that actually started out really well.
The ending's pretty good and pretty cool.
I didn't think so, but I mean, the beginning, it was just like he's just out there just doing badass shit the whole time. You're just like, okay, this is cool. And then it just fucking falls off a cliff. Like, it's like the motherfucker can fly, but he falls off a cliff. You know, what the fuck is going on with this? So that didn't work. And I don't want to say Superman did the same thing. Like, Superman had, like, it had good moments throughout the movie, but they were far and few in between type of deal. And they weren't consistent enough. And like the story itself just, it was weak, and the motivations of the bad guys, Lex Luthor and stuff, whatever, were weak, and everything that was going on with it. And it's like, I know T says that he likes Lex Luthor or whatever. And
you like that? You like him, T? You like Lex Luthor?
I didn't. I thought he was fucking bitch made. Like, I thought he
pulled up off
weak.
the brakes. He pulled off the brakes at the end, man. But he was for a moment that he had momentum going. And
after, like, up to the point where he kills the dude, like he actually kills the dude, I was like, this motherfucker's a villain. And then right after that, complete bitch for the rest of the movie. I was like, and it was like, oh, I didn't think it would go that quick. And I was like, damn, he's kind of ruthless. Like, he didn't give a shit, and he thought he could get away with it because it's in a pocket dimension or whatever. And I was like, okay, that kind of works. That's ruthless. That's crazy. That's brutal. And then the rest of the movie happens, and you're like, he's sitting there fucking crying because he's like, I got caught, man. Like, what a bitch. Like, stop. Shut the fuck. He should be like, I'm thinking of the next ways to get out of this shit.
Did you not see the Xenomorph, though? The Xenomorph was right there, who was, like, I thought that was pretty cool. He had a Xenomorph working for it. That was a cool little Easter egg. So that lets you know the Project Cadmus must be real. Like, look, like I said, I didn't care. I don't like Frank Grillo. I think he's been a shit actor forever.
Dude,
I'm glad you brought him up.
He had 2 scenes for like,
why was he even there?
Seconds combined.
Dude, I was so disappointed.
It was less than a minute of screen time with 2 scenes. So
I just watched Suicide Squad. I just watched his son get killed by Peacemaker, which was the dumbest cameo we've seen ever. And Frank Grillo, who's supposed to be Rick Flag Sr., there was no story arc to him, no continuation of it to tie it into the original one. It was like, I was disappointed, hoping there was going to be some kind of story arc or more that wasn't there.
He's there to show that he's there, and that little random, like, 3-second cameo of fucking Peacemaker is to show that universe is connected in some way. That's it. That's the only reason those characters are introduced at all in this. They don't fucking matter in this story at all.
Did you see the lady with the glasses that hit Waller? She was in the room with them.
Yeah. She's the new Waller apparently now. Because you know why? Because they couldn't afford to pay fucking Viola Davis. So now this is the new one. I'm like, what? Yeah, whatever. Isn't that her name? Yeah. Viola?
No, Viola. But like, look, I when I went in there, man, like I told you, I totally fanboyed out, man, when I got there, man. Because it was good. It's never going to be Cavill. Man, Cavill is my Superman, right? He is if you're looking for the close to real life Superman, he's it. Corn Sweat is a big fucker, man. Big fucker.
He's a big fucker, bro.
I think he did a great job, man. He did a great job.
His physicality and his like actual height and everything. That's
not
his
acting.
Problem.
His acting ain't bad.
Problem. That's not the problem. And like even his acting isn't bad. It's the fucking script is what's as bad. Like the script that he's given. Like he could be a really good Superman if you give him a good script. The script was just not good. It didn't have the It didn't have any meaning behind it. It was fucking weak. It was fucking weak.
Just say it, Syfaxx. Just say it. It was fucking goofy. That's what everybody wants to fucking say. It was a fucking goofy movie.
There's plenty of goofy parts in general, but yeah, no, it was just well, I mean, I kind of said that by saying it's fucking weak. It's fucking weak. There's no stakes. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I was thinking about doing a funny little video at the beginning of my video about doing this fucking Superman review, and I was just gonna sit there and throw my grill out there and just being like, look, I got hot dogs and hamburgers, and who the fuck brought the steaks? There's no fucking steaks. Where are the fucking steaks? And then I would open up my video because there's no fucking steaks in this movie. The steaks are fucking like Lex Luthor.
I want to eat those.
Tears up his own fucking facility for no fucking reason. Like the line that draws from him destroying the fucking universe, or like opening up a hole through the universe to get to this pocket dimension, literally beelines it right to where the fuck his towers happen to be and rips those apart. It's shit like that is just so fucking stupid. It just got so ridiculous, man. Like I understand a certain degree of like throwing reality to the wind. Of course, that's what you got to do with these movies. But then you also got to throw practicality to the wind, and then you also got to throw common sense and reason to the wind. That's what you got to do with this fucking movie. And then you just got to be like,
the villain was a zipper.
The fucking villain was a nothing burger. He was weak ass pussy motherfucker.
You know how they opened the pocket dimension and it opened up? It looked like a zipper going up and down.
And when they came back together, that's probably when they came back together. I don't know. It was just, I didn't like anything about this movie, man. I didn't like anything. What? I mean, I liked her titties. Her titties are nice. Her titties are nice again. I mean, that's why I put them up on the stage. Because her titties are nice.
But it's just a movie, dude. It's not.
It had a bunch of cool. There was cool
tell me
cool scenes.
Did you like Metamorpho? T? Did you like Metamorpho?
Trash.
T? Did you like Metamorpho after you saw him?
Cool. I was cool.
You thought he was cool. You thought that when he showed up in just his fucking head.
He showed up as fucking Sandman. He showed up as Sandman at the end of it. What the fuck was that?
You think that was a little bit corny at least? You think that was a little bit corny? You know what I mean?
It was cheeseball, man. It was cheeseball.
They didn't understand. And me being a gamer that plays this shit, I understand these people's powers because when I'm playing Elden Ring, you played Elden Ring. You know, you don't want to use lightning if you're standing in fucking water. You're gonna let you get the shit out of yourself, right? Right? You're gonna take damage if you use the lightning and water because you're gonna hurt yourself because that's what happens when you use electricity and water. So you gotta think about these things. If you're using fire, you probably don't want to use standing in a fur coat because you're gonna light yourself on fire. You probably want to put something metal that's not gonna be flame. This will be more flame resistant. So I mean, they don't the way they think about these people's powers. They don't utilize them. When the coolest scene in here, when Mr. Terrific comes in and he's gonna open up the portal and he stops and drops his fucking shield, go back and everybody's like, "That's an awesome scene. It's so awesome." No, it's not. It could be. Not only is it a repeat of the Yondu scene, it's not as cool because when he's throwing something, if he throws it like this directly at you, the motherfucker goes phew and beelines like I'm fucking locking on and playing Bloodborne. When I'm supposed to punch this guy here, he goes punches over there instead. Everything's going off the wall. Nothing makes sense fucking physically, like in physics wise. Nothing makes fucking sense. And again, I'm playing video games. I can stretch the truth a little bit and see some. Go back and watch and be like, yeah, that thing, even if it had some kind of magic, there's no rhyme to it. It's just this guy gets punched, this guy flies, this guy flies, this guy gets punched, this guy flies, this guy flies. I get to punch this guy flies, change camera around, punch. There's no continuity to the whole fight scene, and it makes no fucking sense. I'd be like, looks cool. No, it doesn't. Looks dumb as shit. That's the best they came up with. And that's the third time he's done that scene, and it's fucking worse than the first two times. The first time with Yondu, awesome as shit. First time with Yondu, fucking fantastic. Come a little bit closer, you're my kind of man.
As much as I wanted to like the Mr. Traffic scene, which is probably one of the better scenes when he's going around doing the Yondu scene, like he's so slow. Like he's just walking around like a normal dude. Like he's just a normal dude who's just like, he's just throwing punches, but people are getting knocked out like he has super strength. He's just a regular dude who has awesome tech around him So when he's actually punching people, it's like people are flying around, like getting hit, like they got hit by a fucking truck or some shit. He's just a normal fucking dude. He's just excessively smart with like cool ass little orbs and shit. So that shit didn't actually work.
He's more than that. He's like
fucking how?
You guys,
he doesn't do that.
No, if you know his backstory, he's like a martial artist.
Well, I don't fucking know that.
Combat stuff.
Well, I don't know that, and nobody knows it watching it. Nobody knows it watching it.
How would you know? They didn't mention anything like that. He just comes out and starts twisting his hand like this and throwing these 4 balls out.
Nobody knows Mr. Terrific outside of maybe excessive.
And then the way that his balls work, remember he had those contacts that was able to direct where he could see and what he could do. So pretty much in combat,
look how slow he's moving. Look how slow he's actually moving. Like he's not doing anything like. Don't get me wrong. He's still one of my favorite characters in the movie. Like he does a great job in what he's doing. But as far as that, like he's just walking around slow and he's just like he's throwing he blocks and then he's throwing punches.
Well, maybe because it was a slow motion, it looked bad. Because it was that
wasn't slow motion.
Galaxy.
That wasn't slow motion.
Fast, slow, like that's what I remember. Fast, slow.
That wasn't
by the time he was doing this and putting his fucking finger together.
That was just like a regular, like he was doing regular fight stuff in between, like all his orbs taking care of other shit around him. But when he would actually hit people and stuff, like he was just like, it was just like
Girl was more
it looked like
to anybody in the whole movie.
No, he's still one of the best characters, but stuff like that is like, man, it's a weak portrayal. Like, I don't know. Like, it'd been one thing if like when he went to punch, if like he went to punch and all of a sudden one of the orbs showed up around his arm and like propelled his arm at like, excessive speed and he punched and the orb hit somebody in the face. I would say that would be like a nice little detail to put into it. I understand it's supposed to be a ridiculous scene. I get that. But little things like that would have been pretty fucking cool. Or something like that. It would have expanded on that idea. I mean, I get the idea. He's just supposed to be ridiculous, whatever. But when you think about it and you look at it and you really analyze it, it's kind of fucking stupid. But
T, were you talking to us?
Yeah. I think he was a cool character, man. I think he was a cool character. I don't like that actor. I think he did a fine job. You know what I mean? I think there was more stuff on the table. I think the thing that's upsetting with the characters is there's a lot of plot convenience, man. A lot of movie magic, and I just, it feels like we just watched that with Ironheart. We just watched that with Daredevil. Like there's no explaining the details. It's just blink your eyes and it just everything just came together like movie magic. And some of that stuff just did like him just happened to walk in there and nobody from any like outside the scene didn't do anything. Like it just was just very, very convenient. The movie overall, there's more. If I weigh the list of good, it outweighs the bad. So that's why my perspective is what it is. I mean, like there's nothing you could say that's gonna make me be like, oh, pretty much that's gonna make me change my mind, man.
No, like I'm not out here to try to change people's minds. I'm just out here to say my own opinion, just like you are, and just like Rockefeller is, our Angel, right? It's like we're not out here to change anybody's opinion. We're doing what we normally do anyways, which is give our honest opinion,
give gentle ribbings,
real opinions, and it's like, look, what it comes down to, man. T liked the movie a lot more than basically everyone else, but at the same time, I don't know if it was that much more, but because at the same time, there are things that it sounds like he's agreeing with us with, but at the same time, maybe that's enough for you to, want to go and check it out. I actually agree with I agree with T and Rockefeller. Like, go check it out yourself, and then give your own opinion on it. But maybe
T, what do you think? That's a good enough for you to see it.
Sides or another. Yeah, except she doesn't fucking look like that during the whole movie.
Except she don't got no side boob and don't pull it.
I think if they would have made it be more of a love story between them, it would have been
a real love story.
Digestible. It would have been a more digestible thing where he saves her and he's doing like she's basically an afterthought in the movie, right? And she doesn't do a horrible job, She doesn't do a great job. She's just good. And I think that's where everybody is. I think that's where everybody's frustrated is. This movie could have been great for some people. It could have simply been.
Hold my DualShock. What's happening, friends? What's going on? Hold my DualShock. What's up,
I got so many questions for y'all too. I got so many questions. But,
we're gonna see y'all Sunday evening, that's for sure. Unless y'all want to jump on now. I know y'all always busy.
Hey,
I didn't mean to
Katie,
stream at
or
the
if you're
same
both
time as
there,
y'all.
you guys want to jump on and want to shoot the shit for a minute? I'll shoot you guys a link, or Rockefeller can. I mean, I can.
I didn't know you guys were streaming tonight, so I didn't mean to cross streams with y'all like in Ghostbusters.
Hey man,
but,
dude,
know.
look. The more and more people you start, the more and more people you start interacting with, whatever. Cross streaming is just a thing that's going to happen no matter what. And you just got to like accept it and whatever. But hey, hold my DualShock. If you guys are available and you want to jump on and just shoot the shit for a little bit, I'll shoot you guys the link to the stream. Let me know.
Is the movie doing well though? Is the movie doing well? Am I gonna have to do push-ups?
Yes, it's doing well. Yes, it's doing well. So that's why I was like, long story short,
it's doing well. Just not
look
as
at
well
everybody
as we thought
talking about it. Every time you turn it on, one of us is talking about it. Another channel is talking about it. Everybody knows, probably seen it. People talk about going to see it a second time. It's
a lot of people
it's doing well.
Man.
And a lot people are gonna say it made money off the Amazon Prime streaming, the early access. Fuck that. All right, take $25 million off. I guarantee it still does pretty fucking good. It apparently made like $22 million from the early access for the Amazon Prime streaming. Get rid of that. Let's call it 25 million. I'll give you a highball, 25 million. I guarantee it still does good because hell, it got me and my buddy who have been in the movies out in a minute. You know what I mean? Got a lot of people I know not only go to the movies but go twice. When I went there, that bitch was packed like fuck. IMAX movies, which cost a lot more, which add to the total. Fuck yeah, everybody was using them. Was it Angel that brought up earlier talking about a 4DX? I was like, what the fuck is that? I never heard of that shit. I ain't got that much money. Rockefeller Burgers, fuck. Y'all know me. What the hell is 40X? You're like, oh, they spray mist. Oh, no, it was Joel, wasn't it? Talking about they spray mist on you like water to make it feel like it's raining. I'm like, what the fuck? How much money they getting off that one? You know what I'm saying?
I think what they're gonna do, WB that is in DC, I think that if this movie is successful, they are ready to fumble. They're not ready to follow this up with anything strong at all. You're going to have Peacemaker. Then you're going to wait damn near 6 to 7 months to see Supergirl. Nobody's checking for Supergirl, man. And then after that, then what? Clayface? What are we talking about? You don't have a Batman? You should be pushing out your projects. Every other month, there should be some type of... There's nothing in the theaters anyway. You might as well.
Don't you dare make fun of Clayface.
The crowd will go see what it wants to go see. I mean, look, Syfaxx and D did a fucking 2 weeks ahead of time review of fucking Jurassic
World. Yeah.
No, we went.
And people still went to see it.
Yeah.
Like, look.
Just because nobody wants to see it,
early reviews or whatever are not gonna like tank something.
No.
The only thing that's gonna, I don't want to say it's gonna tank something, but stuff like releasing big movies like this back to back is gonna tank each movie because all the IMAX and Dolby theaters for this week were basically taken over by Superman, and it's only 1 week out of 1 week later than fucking the Jurassic World Rebirth movies, and you can just look at it through your local theaters and stuff. So I mean, even if people wanted to go see Jurassic World more than Superman, you can only see it in the lesser theaters, which is still going to be about $6 less. So those could be all sold out, but that's $6 less per fucking seat that's sold out. And stuff like that it's gonna affect the fucking market in general. And then, I mean, we've been talking about this since these were announced. It's like you got 3 massive movies releasing all in the same fucking month, which we all know is a stupid idea. Like the smartest idea, and it didn't matter which order they released in, but you would release one in June, release one in July, and then release one in August. That would have been the smartest move for all these studios. That would have been the smartest move. But no, they're like, let's just fuck each other over all in 1 month. So no one's gonna get $1 billion movie because we're all taken away from each other. It's the stupid move by studios, and obviously the theaters don't really have any access over that or like any say over that. They're just like, yeah, we'll just take whatever's given to us at the time, and there you go. But
That's take me too.
That's what the fuck happened.
See what happened to me. I don't know what happened. I feel like a shield. I already said I fanboyed out because
you did what?
I was hard on this movie, man. I was hard. Like, oh, God, pause. I was like, hey, I was really.
It's the photos working, huh?
I was tough on it, man. And I
was hard in this movie.
I backpedaled after that. They released that official trailer. I backpedal on the dog. I backpedal now on Lex Luthor. It was serviceable, man. I just wanted something, right? And the problem is, I said this in the comment section of Hold My Dual Shot yesterday. They want you to make. I had to make a lot of exceptions in order to get to where I'm at, and I think they're asking a lot of the audience to do that. It doesn't work on Syfaxx. It doesn't work on Andy. It doesn't work on Rockefeller. It does not work. You're asking too many exceptions for mediocrity. And that's what this is all about, man. This is a mediocre film for a lot of people, man. It's a mediocre movie. And there's nothing they can do about it. There's nothing they can do to change your opinion. I'm going to go see it tomorrow afternoon, man. And probably early morning, probably about 11 o'clock. I'm going to see it. And I just want to see, damn, man, it's going to ruin things, man. But
what do you mean ruin things?
Look, I saw Sinners. I looked at Sinners last night. My opinion didn't change. The movie sucked. I didn't like Sinners, right? I thought it was it sucked. You know what I mean?
I rewatched it on HBO Max the other night because it came out on HBO Max or whatever, and I was just like, that movie I liked less by watching it a second time. I was just like, holy shit! Like my opinion of it didn't change. If anything, it got worse. And I was just like, oh my God.
Dude, I'm almost, anime is getting me. I'm watching old school anime. Oh, man.
Dude.
It's starting to get me, man. It's starting to get me.
You need some recommendations. We got you. I mean, trust me. Everyone in this community got you on some good recommendations on some bomb-ass fucking anime. You'll be like, holy shit, I didn't know what your game was about. And then you'll take some time to learn it. There you go.
Hey, Andy, I think, look, those exceptions, dude, Syfaxx ain't going for it. If Syfaxx is not going, Neurotic's not going for it, Rockefeller's not going for it. Rockefeller likes everything. And you hear him say, like, I don't know, man.
Yeah. I was surprised. I'm not going to lie. I was surprised when Rockefeller, I was like, he saw it about a couple hours before I was going to it. I think I had about an hour of downtime in between when he was going live talking about it with no spoilers. But I could tell by the way he was talking about it, I was like, dude, he didn't even like it? Holy shit. I was like, he's usually the one who's like, he's the one to look out for, to be like, oh, he might be, it's a joke that he's a Rockefeller, but at the same time, he's usually a lot nicer than we are. And I was like, holy shit, I could tell he didn't even like it. And I was like, holy shit, like this is going to be bad.
It's a James Gunn film.
It just, you know what, man? It was.
It's a James Gunn film.
I just wanted to move forward, man. I just wanted to move forward. He's not good at telling serious. I'm telling you, he made a movie, not a film. He made a movie, man. He made a movie.
Yeah,
the movie is a project. What? Oh man,
he's so used to doing like the cliche Marvel shit. Watch the last part where he's laying in the fucking chair and they're doing the 360 spin around and he has all the TVs of it. I don't care if it's his dad or not. When they're playing this punk song and he's going ha 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 and laughing like yeah do. It's the most James Gunn dumbest shit that he does in every movie. That's like he could have done it in Spider-Man. He could have done it in Guardians of the Galaxy. It wouldn't fucking matter. He knows no other than the stupid same bullshit he does. Just like at the end when the Daily Planet had to get in the helicopter and fly away together. We're like, huh, you're the funny guy. Huh, I'm an idiot. And Perry, I'm the boss. Just chipping. Oh, we all live in it. And that's the 11th Street Gang from Peacemaker. It's all the exact same shit he's always done. If you've seen one, if you've seen all of them, you've definitely seen this. When I watched it, I was like,
skin. They just put new skin on the same car.
And it's not even the good skin. It's not even the good car they're putting on. They're putting new skin on the shitty cars. This isn't even his best work. Like when we saw the Yondu version, Mr. Terrific, they didn't even do a good job of it. It's bland as fucking salt. I'm like, he didn't even try. And then one of the best comments of all the people I saw out here this whole fucking week, backlash, is James. You know, James Gunn said, "Oh, it took me a while to learn how to crack fucking Superman." I think it was in Hold My DualShock's fucking comment. Somebody said, "Well, it looks like he still is trying to figure out or hasn't figured out how to fucking crack Superman yet until this fucking day." Because like, it took me a while to figure it out. You're still figuring it out, haven't you, asshole? Because you ain't figured that shit out right now. That's for goddamn show. This motherfucker, like, I didn't like it.
And you were right about James Gunn. You were right. You were right. Look, he inserted himself. That's why everybody's pissed, man, because he inserted himself, pause, way too much in this thing. Way too much, man. It's
I didn't insert myself into that.
Overkill. But like I said, man, I'm rocking with the exceptions I made because I like Corn Sweat's performance.
He did good. He did good. I'm not going to downplay anything that wasn't.
I think it would have been way better with a way better script. Like he could have performed Superman way better. Like he had like the Superman mannerisms and everything. Like, and the whole be good no matter what type of ideal in his head. Like he portrayed that pretty fucking well. But the script didn't allow him to do that, and so the script was bad. And as far as like what Andy was saying there, let me go ahead and pull up this comment. Oh no, it's already out there. So you guys can give me an Andy. You were right about James Gunn.
No,
I mean, look, check this out.
$1 million, Andy.
Hold on. With as far as this goes, I mean, I remember saying this literally months ago when this shit was coming out. I was like, I'm a James Gunn fan to a certain degree, but I was like, his best movie is still barely an 8 to me, which would be Guardians of the Galaxy 1. Guardians of the Galaxy 1 would be a fucking 8. What if that's you? I'm saying for me.
Well, you gave
I was like,
5.
I did not, but you can keep fucking lying. But I said that on Hold My DualShock stream where I was like, look, as much as I do like James Gunn movies for the most part, like I enjoy them, I have a good time watching them. This one I just didn't enjoy. Like I liked Suicide Squad more than this movie. Like I would have a better time watching Suicide Squad and then maybe just fast forwarding through all the fucking Harley Quinn scenes and then just enjoying the rest of the movie. Like if I could cut all the Harley Quinn scenes out of that movie and then just watch it in like I would enjoy it more than Superman.
Yeah,
like, I just simply would.
Way better.
100%.
Suicide
I'd be like,
Squad
this is fun. Even the jokes, it's like, even though like it's like I've heard them like 2 or 3 times, I'd be like, they're still better than whatever else. Obviously, you know, the more you hear a joke, it doesn't land as much. It doesn't matter how many times you watch a good, funny movie. Some, you know, they have a diminishing returns type of deal. But yeah, so I would have a better time with that. Superman doesn't have that. Like Superman, it's not going to get better the more time you watch it. Like the only reason that it semi got better for me is because I literally fell asleep during it because my own fucking stupidity. But that's a me problem. That's not a movie problem. But I was like, at best for me, it's a very weak 6, and that's being generous.
Shout out to the marketing team, the people that made the trailers, the people that were pushing, you know, that was job was to sell this movie. They did it. I mean, you know, they got the hype. The hype was sold the movie. They did a good job of it, though, didn't they, Angel? I mean, they had to show fucking 90% of the movie in the trailers, but we all
I think
were
they
like,
only had to show one trailer. They should have just did what basically almost like Deadpool did for like a few months. Just show something one time. Just get them open. And then, like, don't really show all of these good scenes. Like, to me, they show too many of the good scenes that would have hyped up the crowd. That would have made the crowd jump in the theater and would have been like, hey, that's tight. To me, it's like, once you see that whole, you know, him doing the laser beams and everything, shooting all those guys down, it's like, okay, we already seen it 50,000 times on a commercial. What is the point of me seeing in that?
Dude,
Like
what
him fighting
what
a
was
kaiju.
what was crazy to me was like literally about the first 20 minutes of the movie was it was directly from like the first 20 minutes was directly from the trailers. Like the first 20 minutes was almost all trailer shots, almost directly with a couple minutes added on to each fucking scene, barely. And it was like the first 20, and I was like, holy shit, I've seen all this in the trailers. And then there's many other shots in the movie that keep doing stuff like that. It's just a little bit more spread out. But the first fucking 20 minutes of the movie is all in the trailers. So going into it, when you're like, oh, I'm waiting to see some new shit. I'm waiting to see, let's see how they change this up. Let me see how like these actually change this, blah, blah, blah. No, it doesn't do any of that. It's just boom. Let's just drop you in to what you've already seen instantaneously. And I was like, it bored the shit out of me. I was like, holy crap. Like I'm getting 20 minutes of 2 to 3 minute trailers that I've seen for the last half a year. And it just slapped you in the face with it. Like what the fuck? I was
really hoping we were gonna get less than like 70% of what we've seen in the trailers, but if you've seen the trailers out of order, you've seen 90% of the movie. You haven't seen the bad CGI for Metamorpho.
You've seen 100%. You've seen 90% of the movie, or like the trailers give you 90% of the movie, 100%. Like that. There you go.
Honestly,
you
like,
got
it
some
just doesn't
fucking
leave any room for anything. It's like seeing that girl walking down the block with those, short shorts. You know what I'm saying, and a tight blouse, and it's like you already seen everything before you even get the treat. Like, what's the point?
Let me. Hey, yeah. I just saw that today. Hey, let me tell you something. Has anybody thought about Metamorpho being a better Mr. Fantastic than the Mr. Fantastic stuff we've seen so far?
What are you talking about?
His CGI looked pretty cool. His special effects, they look a lot better so far than what I was seeing in Mr.
Well, that's because most of it was practical. Like his suit, he had a suit on. If you look at it, now I'm gonna break your immersion real quick. His body, his scales was a suit. When you see around his neck right here, you'll see the fucking line of the fucking neckline where they kind of like try to like paint it to dye it in. All that besides his hand it's all practical. That's why it looks good. And then this is just digital when he does this shit.
Old My DualShock says, yeah, with the trailers, it felt like I spent 2 months watching the same film and realized in the theater I have seen this film. Exactly. Like that's how the beginning felt. There was parts that expanded. That's all it was. It was like they expanded on things that you saw, which is like that's the worst thing that trailers can do, is to show so much of the movie that you've already seen a bunch of it, but you're like, well, what does this lead to? But the thing that it leads to is to the next scene that you've already seen in the fucking next trailer that drops, and you're like, and we go to this scene, and now we go to this scene. It just felt like it was jumping from scene to scene of shit you saw in the trailer with slightly expanded fucking things. And none of the context and any of the things that it was showing made you give a shit any more than what you saw in the trailer. So it was just bland. It was just like middle of the road. And that's how I felt with kind of the whole movie. Like there was nothing in this movie that made me go like, this is a Superman movie. Superman actually did Superman thing. The only thing he does that is Superman things, like he does save people. Like he goes out of his way to save people, but he's doing that because oh my god, he's doing it because the people that are around him that are helping him are doing stupid shit that he doesn't approve of. But at the same time, they're still getting the job done more than he is. When all he needs to do is be Superman and, I don't know, lift the fucking problem out of the fucking atmosphere and just handle it. And, the idea of him not killing obviously is there, but there's stupid other things that are going on the whole fucking movie. And it doesn't work. Like a lot, there's too much of this movie that just doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
How do I leave a fucking review on Fandango? I want to steal Andy's thought and make it my own review on Fandango, like I came up with it myself. That makes sense, right?
You do that. Yeah.
My rating for what did you think of? Pick a star for. Well, this isn't fair because I came up with a 70. Oh, you can do half stars. You can do half stars. on IMDb. Okay, I'll do a half star. Worth a watch. I got 3.5 stars. That'd be my 70, right? Because I said I can give it a 70. You want to write a review? I do. So hold up. Keep that guy. Tell me what it says, guys. I gotta steal Andy. Your thoughts are valuable and help others find great movies to show and shows to watch. What did Andy say? So I can steal his. I want to steal his and sound really really intelligent. What did he say? You took it down, Syfaxx. Damn it! How am I gonna find it now? You know. You're probably like, what the fuck you talking about? I don't even know where that. Where am I at? Huh? Did you delete it? Damn it! Oh, now I can't find it. You piece of shit. Here it is, right here. All right, we're gonna steal this. I can't just like go on here.
Yeah,
like,
with the trailers, it felt like I spent 2 months watching the same film and realized in the theater. Oh, excuse me. I have seen that film or seen this film. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we're stealing that. We'll pause it right there. Let's do it.
Look, I gotta see it tomorrow, man. I'm not gonna change. I'm not a James Gunn shield. I got a comic book movie and not a comic book film. Cavill and Affleck, they made a comic book film. DC, and that's what you got to do with DC. DC is they're a film universe. That's why Dark Knight did well. That's why Dark Knight Returns did well. That's why the Batman, because those are comic book films. They are best in that genre. When they try to go to that goofy goober shit, it does not follow up. You didn't do well with Shazam. You didn't do with Shazam 2, right? You didn't do with Aquaman 2. You didn't do well with that goofy shit in fucking The Flash. Stop it, man.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, who's John? Yo, I was about to say this.
Who the fuck is this? John McGo says, I see why only 17 people are watching this. Have you seen the size of my channel? I got 220 people. I got like more than 10%. You know how much 10% is when it comes to... Shut the fuck up.
Are they from Twitch? If an ad like that might be from Twitch.
No. It says YouTube. I see why only 17 people watching this. This guy can barely talk. What the frick are you even mumbling about?
Hold on.
I went AFK for a second. Hold on, bro.
I'll give you a reason to watch. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold up. I'll give you a reason to watch, bro. Hold up. It's right here. I got you. Is it this one? Here you go. Here, bro. This is why people are watching right there. That's why. We're stumbling and mumbling, but they want to see titties.
Oh no! Oh, we're mumbling. Am I mumbling too much in my microphone, people? Oh my god!
I was doing something in the background. Who said what? Extreme meme. John McGo.
Like Paul's Magoo or like?
No one can hear you. Be better. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it,
guys. We got to do better for John McGo.
Where's Kate at? Remind him we're not content creators.
He's so prolific in the YouTube community. He can't even put a fucking profile picture. He just has to be a J.
I got a comment the other day. Someone's like, "You need to stop talking on top of videos. You need to shut your mouth. You'll never get over 100 subscribers. You need to shut your fucking mouth right now. Period."
I don't know. He sounds
Look, the people that want to be here are already here. If people
sounds like his girlfriend opened doors for him.
There you go. It's all good. Jesus
we love you, John.
Christ.
All good here, man. We love you, bro. Everything's cool. We're probably been drinking and hanging out and slurring. So if you can't understand us, go fuck yourself.
For like 3.5 hours. So
in San Francisco,
we even sound coherent. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Do me a favor. Sit on this and spin. Faster than slower, that's for sure. Don't maybe bring my Call of Duty shit out here. It might ban me on YouTube. Call of Duty's done it too many times. We love everybody here. ELE, everyone that love everyone. Especially them titties. Look at them. Fuck yeah, side boobies.
God damn.
Got crazy.
All right, so Angel. What so obviously it seems like you're in agreement with us about most of the movie in general. Is there anything about the movie that you did like, and do you want to point that out? What's up?
Jimmy Olsen. I mean, I guess because I like the actor because he was from The Righteous Gemstones.
Okay, yeah.
So, I mean, seeing him in the movie was something that was pretty funny, and for him to get some shine. So, That was something that I liked about the movie. I mean, other than that, to me, everything else, like I said, just felt like a 4-episode special of the Arrowverse and CW.
It feels low budget because they're tying it into the Lanterns TV show, which is coming out on HBO, and they gotta mix the budgets to where this doesn't look like a film and the TV show does look sort of like the film. You know what I mean? So they have some kind of continuity. You got to keep the budget lower for the TV shows by making the film look like shit. In my opinion, like, I wish they would have CGI'd the cape, but they couldn't do that because then you have to CGI other things in the TV show to keep it consistent. Like, I can only imagine how much practical shit there's going to be in Lanterns, a TV show. I can only imagine if there's going to be any fucking powers in it at all. There probably like 2 episodes.
I heard they're supposed to be like true detectives, though. Like, I bet you they're going to be trying to solve some sort of crime without their powers.
8 episodes, 6 episodes of bullshit. They're going to use their episodes. 1 fucking episode they'll use their powers, barely. And then another episode they'll sort of be like, they're using way too much, stupid as fuck, and I'll just be like,
I don't know. I'm not looking forward to it. Right now, superhero movies, TV shows, they're just not looking too prosperous.
I'm not gonna lie, like for me, they're kind of like a bottom of the bucket that I'm looking forward to. You know, like if I'm hearing like, you know, Fantastic Four, I'm like, fuck, of course I'm gonna see it because it's gonna be something to talk about, whatever. But it's not the top of my list of something that I'm actively wanting to see. And it used to be the top tier. It'd be like, dude, I want to see the next fucking thing. I want to see the next thing. Right now, I'm just sitting there like, I guess I'll go see it just so I have something to talk about. But other than that, I'm like, I've been looking forward to, and it kind of sucks with this year so far anyways. Usually I go and I see a lot of like indie movies and stuff. Like last year I saw a bunch of great indie movies. I did a top 10 list. No, indie fucking movies, you fucking pleb. No, like no, but like indie movies in general. But but it's like I would see a bunch of them, and I was like, at the end of the year, I did like a top 10 list, and I had like 3 or 4 of them throughout my top 10 they're awesome. There were a bunch of movies that probably people didn't get to see throughout the year, or people didn't even know about, and I got messages that I thought was pretty awesome. Even for how small my channel is, that was like, hey, I'm glad you pointed this movie out. Stuff like that. I'm like, that's kind of why I wanted to do stuff like that. Let me help point out some cool movies that maybe you don't get a chance to go see, or you didn't even think about, or you didn't even know existed, you know? Stuff like that was what I was looking forward to. Obviously, I'm going to cover the big movies as well, but it sucks when the big movies are disappointing as shit. It really does. Yeah. So, yeah.
I wanted Superman to be good. I was looking, I mean, I really went into the movie without any expectations. I really didn't try to downplay it or make it seem like it was just shitty at first or anything, but it's just panned out the way that I thought it would be. Just corny, like just James Gunn corny. I don't know. I'm just over it right now.
I feel like,
I don't know.
Am I smoking crack here? Am I the only one who,
hold on.
This
it?
If you like, maybe, I've heard a lot of people say they enjoyed it. No, you're not the only one here. No. Yeah, maybe.
We got a good question here from Hold My DualShock. Do you think there's a chance F4, Fantastic Four, could actually be better than Superman?
I said that when we played the fucking thing last night. So there's a 1-minute clip, Andy, of where she comes in, Silver Surfette. Your planet has been marked.
I thought it was fucking terrible.
If you watch it, Andy, and you watch the performance and how it stopped, and they're all reacting, you might be like,
fucking awful.
Rock, you're right. This is a better performance. And I'm not gonna, you know what? This is a better performance than what we got in Superman. It's more grounded. It's more focused.
I would tell you
better acted. Tell me I'm wrong, Andy. I guarantee if you see that 1 minute, you'd be like, Rock's right.
Dude,
this is better than Andy
that's more than likely Andy responding on there, and he'll tell you that was a terrible delivery.
Bullshit.
I'm gonna fucking agree with him on that. Watch.
When we heard just the voiceover, but we didn't see it, Now
it looks like a Mego. It looks like a Mego figure that they just animated the fucking lips.
The damn the kaiju look worse than fucking she looks in Superman.
Fuck,
I don't
no,
care
it
what it looks
doesn't.
like. I'm talking
Fuck,
about
no, it
the
doesn't.
overall like feeling, the atmosphere of
They
the
did
movie.
that all in the light and everything. Like, give me a break.
I think there's a chance.
I'm to the point with this movie.
Be a way better movie. Yes.
I'm waiting for Vin Diesel to pop out of the thing and just say family, because that's all you hear this whole damn movie is family. It's about family. I'm like, come on, yo. Like, we know that they're family already. We know they missed dinner by a few minutes. It's just, I'm ready for Vin Diesel to pop out of there and just be like family, driving his car and just doing what he got to do, yo. Because I'm just, the Fantastic Four is nothing to really look forward to. Marvel right now is just, it's like that ex-girlfriend right now really trying to show you that she still got it, but you're like, yo, like, you burnt right now. Like, this is why I broke up with you. This is why we're not together right now. Like, you need to do better.
Honestly, I talked about her the other day, Cat Grant, and y'all are like, she ain't all that. Cat Grant is hot as shit. That's not her. She look real good.
That's what I'm talking about, Rockefeller. That's hold my dual shot. I don't know if he's agreeing with you or not. I don't know what's that in reference to.
Well,
what was the last thing he said? Like,
he's talking about my rating. This is so anybody doesn't know. I finally, being a shill, not only that, going to be not a YouTuber but a YouTuber. I finally said, you know what? I might as well post my first ever Rotten Tomatoes score, and which is a 6.9, 69. We can't do that. So I put 7, and I didn't have a review to post with it. So why not steal Andy's remark?
Okay.
We need to make a website that we could just start betting on these movies.
The line delivery.
I know there's
Superman
one right now
was
that does
so
that.
Off-putting. I actually can agree with that. There was a few lines in this movie that just, like, even from Lex Luthor, and I know T really liked Lex Luthor, but something, maybe it was his voice and his inflection and something, like, he just seemed so disingenuous. Like, he just didn't seem right. Like like you could tell that he was trying to channel an American accent, and it was like he was almost stumbling through it. And that I don't want to say that's a bad thing towards Nicholas Hoult, because he's usually a really good actor, but I thought a lot of the shit he did was weak, other than when he does the let's say the execution scene. And it was like, I thought he did that really well, and it was like that's what made him menacing. He was like, oh, and he didn't care. Like, it was like that established him as like a pretty not give a shit villain. And but then he cries over like being caught at the end. So it was like he goes from like being super bad, like kind of badass, like not give a shit, to being a complete bitch at the end of the fucking movie. Like shit.
But you gotta look at him like a spoiled brat, though. That's basically what he was the whole movie. He was envious of Superman the whole time. He was just that spoiled brat. Like, yo,
he was a giant fucking bitch.
Yeah, he's not supposed to be better than me. I'm the best. And he started crying in the end. That's Lex Luthor, though. He always does that nonsense.
I put the wrong one on. It's the small one. I want her tits to be bigger than that.
He's out here saying Billy Zane would have been great. Like, what, 30 years ago? Like what? Like when he just walked off of the Phantom and then he comes into this, or what? Like,
your chat. That's Cat Grant without her glasses.
He did channel Billy Zane though from the Titanic.
Right. We missed our opportunity. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's been so many opportunities.
Dude, hey man, tell me, like, any kid that grew up in the 90s didn't have a fucking Phantom ring that you bought at like fucking 7-Eleven or whatever the fuck it was. Like, we all had them and they were great. I loved it. I miss it. I don't know where it went, but it was a great ring.
BRB potty. My bladder's killing me.
$1 or some bullshit. Like,
they just missed the opportunity. They've missed plenty of opportunities to cast people in this role. I think that they think he's a difficult character, but he's got so many characters that you could go up against that would have made. We know he's gonna win. We just want to see the story play out. I think Lex Luthor pulled up off the brakes. You know what I mean? And act kind of midway through Act 2, and obviously all of Act 3. He was menacing, and then he just kind of it's almost like he ran out of gas, and you know, I didn't like that part. That's probably, and I didn't like the parents. I didn't like Ma and Paul Kent.
Yeah,
They
were annoying.
I didn't like them until the I've said this a little bit earlier in the stream and whatever, but like the last I want to say 2 to 3 lines that Pa Kent gives, which is like a motivational little mini speech that he gives. I was like, that works. If he would have been like that the whole time, because he just he says all the right words at that very last part, but up until then he just comes off as like a country bumpkin. You know, he's just like, oh yeah, man, we tried to go down to that little Red Lobster or whatever the fuck he says, and he's like, I tried to get me some rolls and blah blah. He's just like, he just sounds like they all sound a little retarded, and then he drops like real world knowledge and like a really good, like he drops like 2 to 3 lines that are actually pretty decent, but up until then, the little bit that you get to see him, like he's like 90% stupid and retarded, and then like he drops 10% good knowledge and like just simple words. And it's not anything revolutionary or anything either. It's just simple words that somebody needed to hear in a time of crisis or something, and it works in that moment for that moment. That's it though. But other than that, yeah, no, he's pretty fucking stupid like the whole time. Like him and the mom doesn't drop any good lines.
She was annoying when she was talking on the phone with him in that
It was like, oh my God, what are you doing? What are you doing, Clark?
But you see what I mean about how
like,
you see what I mean about how Man of Steel is a film and this one is a movie. Like fucking Kevin Costner and Diane Lane were his mom and dad, and Cavill. This one isn't. You can't take this one serious as a it doesn't have movie stars in it. It has okay actors. You know, it's okay. They're okay. Nobody's like dazzling. Like, you know, Superman's performance was great, but I mean, they're not doing a fucking film, man. That's what hurts. If I go back and think like, man, what, like Cavill stuff is believable, and a lot of those scenes are scene for scene.
Well, it's like, believable because like the rawness of like how extreme things are really like it's believable in the sense of this is what would actually happen. You know, it's like, yeah, brutal shit's about to happen and brutal shit's about to take place. So it's gonna be dark or whatever, and people don't really accept that as far as when it comes to comic book stuff. But when you portray or portray, I keep saying betray, I don't know why, but when showing people's powers and stuff in any type of comic book scenario in general, it's gonna actually be way more brutal than what they actually show. Like people like you know, Wolverine or whatever. I know this is a different unit, like that's MCU, this is DC, doesn't matter. Any people with crazy powers and stuff, it's actually gonna be way more crazy than what they actually show us on screen. And someone like Superman, who is fucking basically invincible, literally shoots laser out of his eyes, can freeze people to death.
Not in this movie, he's not.
Well, no, he can't actually. He's still invincible throughout the whole movie. That's the one thing that they actually keep consistent. He is invincible. Like he gets his ass kicked, sure, but he's still invincible the whole movie. He doesn't die. Like they don't do Death of Superman in this movie. Like he's still, but it shows that like, yeah, he is weak to a certain extent. He's just not as strong as we're supposed to believe he is. And not only that we're supposed to believe he is, that we know that he can be. And yeah, that kind of fucks with a lot of stuff.
How'd you like the Mission Impossible Final Reckoning moment where he breaks his shoulder? I thought that turned me off a lot to see him hurt himself like that. I was like, what?
Breaks his shoulder? Wait, would Bizarro fucks his shoulder up?
remember, he breaks his shoulder, right?
Yeah.
That's like
That's him. That's him resetting his shoulder because Bizarro fucked it up, and that's supposed to be the Bizarro. I mean, I don't know what they actually call him in the movie, but that's basically Bizarro. It's Bizarro Superman, and Lex even says, "Oh, he's stupider than you are, but he's stronger." So he's like retarded Superman. He's like Down syndrome Superman, but with like retard strength.
Yeah,
so he's
but
supposed to be stronger.
They just Warner Brothers and Paramount basically the same thing, right? And they just like those scenes were like kind of ripped from that scene was kind of ripped from Final Reckoning, right? Where the guy's in the airport, he's in an airplane. And
there's plenty of movies that shit's ripped from. People reset their shit and they're like, all right, let's go. And it's like, I mean, with Superman, at least it makes a little more sense because he's going to heal a lot faster because he has access to the sun, which is his constant heal. Like when he's out in the sun, he's constantly healing. He's constantly in the most best shape that he can be as far as whatever sunlight he's getting. But they kind of throw that to the window as well because the other problem with this movie is they go out of their way to tell you the amount of like strength that he's at. Like even when the beginning of the movie, he recovers himself and they're like, oh, you're at 83% strength, right? And so 83% strength is like obviously not 100, right? But they even say it at the beginning of the movie. You lost at 100% strength. You can't go and beat him at 83. And then throughout the movie, he goes to like not the Phantom Zone, the pocket dimension, and he barely gets up to like above 50%. So he still ends up winning at like a little above 50% strength. Based on what exactly? Like, so he lost at 100, but he wins at over 50. Like shit like that. Like when you start throwing numbers into it. Anybody who can run numbers, even a fifth grader, third grader, maybe a second grader nowadays can run those numbers and be like, yeah, none of these numbers fucking add up to
if you want to run
winning,
the numbers,
you winning the I mean,
everybody's got cancer in that place, right? In that when he made that unit, that fucking sun in his hand, all that fucking ultraviolet rays that is putting off, everybody's basically got cancer within a fucking that was marked in that place, right? We can all agree on that.
Can we talk about Lex Luthor beating Superman by playing bingo? B57, I9.
I said that earlier before you came on.
So that's not bingo. It's he's actually playing a video game.
I know he is, but fucking you saying about Battleship.
Yeah. You can look at it in multiple ways, but yeah,
I'm gonna look at this situation.
He beats him by playing a game,
like Paul Kent not being saved in Man of Steel as a video gamer. If you're a video gamer and you think you're gonna beat Superman by going A1, you can't even beat Elden Ring spamming R1, homie. Going R1.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck second. Think it was be Superman. Get
one
real.
second. One second. Angel has to hop off. He has some stuff to go take care of. So casual reviewer, Angel, he is about to hop off. He's about to take off. Hey, you got anything you want to shout out real quick?
You know me right now. I'm just getting my stuff together, getting my equipment together, so I can start streaming some more, talking on live with you guys, showing my face some more. So I'll be on more. Giving more of my opinions and watching more movies, more shows, just being me. So just look out for me. I'm going to blow up. I'm going to make my thing happen on here. Trust me.
Well, thanks for hanging out, man. We greatly appreciate you stopping by,
brother.
Blessings to all of y'all. You too, guys.
GG's, bro. We'll see you next time.
Keep it easy, man.
Yeah, everybody, man. I appreciate everybody hanging out. So I can't believe we're going almost fucking 4 hours. Is that how long we really been going for?
This is crazy. This is crazy.
See, we're getting off right now to everybody out there. So you want to jump off? You tell them where you are, where you going right now.
Y'all. Hey, y'all catch me, man. I'm not doing no more cooking streams for a while, but I might do.
Why not, man? What happened? Any conspiracy?
Those cooking streams always look bomb as fuck. Man. You got people hungry out there.
They're the easiest ones you ain't got to put no effort into. The conspiracies you got to think about and fucking make topics. You can just cook it and turn the damn camera on. You know what I mean?
Hey, Shout out to my daughter, man. She turned 25 yesterday, man. Hey,
shout out.
Hey, all good, y'all. I'll catch y'all tomorrow night.
Have a great one, T. Thanks for hanging out,
Absolutely, man.
bro.
We'll catch you, dude. We'll catch you then.
Take it easy, brother.
All right,
So
well,
everybody,
down
let's
to
complete
the OGs. We got me, Syfaxx. We got.
We've been
fucking
running for
Rockefeller
4
Plaza.
fucking hours, Syfaxx. Can you believe that
Dude,
shit?
hey, we've been just
I've been
talking
for 2 hours, bro.
You know what it. You know the reason that we get to do this for so long without it feeling like it seems so long, because we got the fucking best chat ever. Check it out. Check it out. Look, I'm just gonna scroll up just for a second here. I'm just gonna click. We got Sin hitting it, saying hit that button. We got Extreme Memes saying is Superman example. I'm just scrolling and I'm just clicking randomly. Is Superman an example of you can only write what you know?
Absolutely.
Possibly. Let's
James
see here.
Gunn
We
can.
got Hold My Dole Sock saying exactly. There you go. There's Islamic. We got when the dude helped him out of the crater, I was like, what the fuck is this? True. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Let's see here. Who else we got? There's one of the best mods, if not one of the best mods in this space in general. Sergio Garatina, later at Angel Gonzalez. That's what's up. That's what's up. So I'm kind of towards the end here. Happy birthday, daughter T. Absolutely. Happy birthday to T's daughter. I don't know her name, and even if I did, I wouldn't shout it out. I would just say happy birthday regardless, because
privacy is a good thing.
I mean, who doesn't like anonymity? We got Sin saying banger stream. That's what's up.
Hours,
Thank you very much,
everybody. So thanks to everybody that stuck around. It's fucking
Sin
awesome.
Again, got into a fight with my Uber Eats guy midstream. That was fun.
Well, I like to say,
there you go.
Time out, but everybody's still here to say, if you haven't subscribed to me on Rockefeller Plaza 2, make sure you do that. If you're watching me on Rockefeller Plaza 2, to go to Syfaxx and subscribe to him. If you're on Twitch, come to both of us and subscribe on YouTube if you're watching over there. And thanking everybody for watching that. We had a great fucking time. It was only supposed to go for 2 hours, so 4 hours. We had a pretty strong chat the entire time. Fucking awesome, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Hit the subscribe buttons. Like, share, all that good shit.
We thrive off of the chat. The chat is king, as always, and you guys are fucking amazing. And I think I can speak for everybody that's not just here right now, not just me and the Rockefeller, but everybody that was on. Thanks for all the support, and just all we ask is hit the like button, subscribe if you're feeling so generous to do so. And help us grow. I mean, you saw people in the chat being like, "Look, there's only 17 people watching, but there's a reason for that."
Can't be
like,
17 people, bro. You can barely
we don't
speak.
have we don't have a million fucking people as subscribers.
Guess what?
But you know what we got? We got fucking loyal, awesome fucking people like yourselves that are here all the time, and
remember,
I
used to only
appreciate
be
that.
me, myself, and I. Now it's us. Us. Now we're two.
Hey, we try.
Bro, I've had enough. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I don't get paid enough for this shit.
The fuck?
What the fuck? For Syfaxx, I give thumbs in from Extreme Meme. I believe you. I believe you.
Syfaxx, got anything coming up, brother?
Well, I think we're obligated to at least make a Superman review, even though I've been talking about it for like 3 fucking days. So I should make one anyways, regardless. I'll make one. But
one.
Other than that, I don't know. Maybe some streams coming up. I do want to stream Cyberpunk 2077 because it's free and I downloaded it, and that seems like it would be fun. I don't know. I'll probably try that out soon. Maybe tonight. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, we'll find out soon. If you send me an invite. I don't play Cyberpunk, but if you play Call of Duty, you can send me an invite. How about that?
Well, we could do that, and then I'll just fuck off into the other game when you're done, or vice versa. Doesn't matter.
We'll figure it out. We had a great
time.
We'll
make it work. We'll make it
Thanks
work.
for hanging out with me as always, my co-host, my cohort, my friend, my docking partner, my docking station.
Just docking, like East Coast, West Coast docking. I mean, like I said, we meet somewhere in the middle. It's beautiful, guys. You guys should really witness it from like a telescope or something, or no, like a satellite, like satellite view. It's disturbingly beautiful.
Links below if y'all want to help support. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much.
In the stillness we confide, with the cosmos as our guide. Minutes melt in evening's glow, eternal dance of stars bestow. Silent symphony takes flight in the stillness of